That is a calm
I think
individual.
someone who plays games in general, is calm is definitely not you.
No, it is. No, if you listen, I'm saying I am calm. Yeah?
You got a little rice in your palm.
Chris, I am calm, goddammit.
Alright,
You got a
well,
little
I've
rice in your palm, bro.
updated the stream title. Unfortunately, I don't think I can add a stream
calm in
delay.
all caps.
It's a twat.
Can I put a
Twat.
stream delay in? Advanced.
Iron banana,
delay.
you twat.
Why do you need... Damn it, no one's going to stream snipers.
I know, but at the same time...
I thought you were going to say something else wrong.
It's not going to happen.
Bugger it,
don't
fine.
worry.
I thought you were
Fine.
just gonna say, oh, no one's going to watch you stream anyway. So
If anything, not having the stream delay gives me something to point at when we do badly. 5-head strategy.
Just got the one head.
Oh, why am I fire team leader? Are you ready?
Because he joined on you.
I'm born
Okay.
ready. Which I like
Oh,
to
you are.
abbreviate.
To ready.
Not to ready.
To ready.
Also, 2 challenges gives you 7.8 times. In case you're wondering.
How old is Blackadder now, then?
Made that 9 times. Back at
Jay's wrong.
was it 80s or 90s?
I'd guess start in the first one and in the last one.
Jay's
What?
focus.
I will Google it.
I understand what you meant. But...
Okay, it
I'm
ran from the
guessing
15th of
87.
June 1983 till
Wow.
1989. So, 80s.
Oh, just give me an opulent key. Fucking hell.
Could have done the season when it
Just
was the
farming
season.
The vestiges and doing the thingy and then just looting that thing at the end. That's got your high
Yeah,
results,
also,
I
yeah,
think.
you are looting the 2 chests after the containment, right?
I'm doing...
Oh, is he
I need
fuck?
more stuff. I need the vestiges of dread.
Right, but every time you do a containment, 2 chests spawn.
Yes, but you don't get 500, do you?
Let a new chapter commence.
What are you on about?
So to open that chest, you need 500 vestiges.
Yeah, you do, but there's
Vestiges
2
of
extra
dread.
chests that you can
Right.
open for free that spawn around the area.
There's only one.
Yeah.
Nope, there's 2
No,
extra
there's
that
2.
open. The
You
door's
just have
open.
to look around.
Opponent claims
In the bottom left, it will say lockdown lifted, and there's a bunch of doors that have levers outside of them, and you can hold E on these levers to open them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know that was a thing. Okay.
If you had played during, like, if you had actually played the season, then you would know.
Maybe, do you know if you keep repeating yourself, it might actually happen next time?
No, I'd like to believe that would
I mean,
be
we
the
know
case, but I know it
'cause
won't.
It's you.
You captured Zone B. You have the
Basis is
advantage. Press on.
cringe. 2 on the point. Good luck. Oh, you're dead.
Zone B.
It's kind of
Yep.
cringe, you know.
I know. But I'm top of the leaderboard, so
Opponent
more
claimed
cringe?
Zone B.
A 1 minute into the game.
I defended you.
Disagree.
But Bungie says I did.
I know.
And Bungie
I
doesn't
disagree
lie.
with Bungie's assessment.
It was vitally important that I shot it.
You captured Zone B.
Otherwise, he would have killed you.
The advantage.
Didn't defend me then,
Press
did you?
on.
But no, I was capturing a point. I was doing the objective.
Yeah, well, I was defending the point
dead.
capture and need to defend each other. You let me
Point
down.
capturing is kind of more important than survive.
Yeah, but if you protect me, I protect you, then we can capture the point when we're both still alive.
Ah!
Zone B lost.
Found them all.
I've never met someone who's actually
Opponent
made so many
claimed Zone
noises.
Shut up!
Bing.
Just being serious though.
You should hear some of the noise your mum
That
makes.
shut them down.
I know she talks too much.
Why is there always, right, this fucking Titan keeps running around trying to shoulder charge me, and I keep winning every time, and he's always got some fucking boyfriend attached at the dick to follow it up. Fucking hate him.
You ate him?
You know how you were saying earlier that, like, you're not actually that tilted.
The calmest person I've ever met, Rob.
Oh, I forgot it's this fucking game mode. That high cussy.
You say that you don't like the game mode.
Gets a bit boring after a while. That man's got a
Yeah,
sniper.
I like it.
I had one bullet.
That man does have a sniper indeed.
Master Damien. Only Robs.
Well,
No!
mine's
Mine's
the
just
opinion
the
that's on
melee, not
stream.
lock. It's its one job.
What do you say, Damien?
You say that, Chris, but
I did say that.
at the same time, I'm the one who can mute Rob, and therefore have him not on stream.
Oh, mute me, so walk
But
away.
my opinion is always
Why
on
is this
stream.
man? He's using the Rat King. I'm dying to the Rat. This is why I don't play Iron Banana. There's some little fucking goblin who's not played the game in 3 years, comes on, craps out the fucking Rat King, and then sits there in a corner like a rat, being a rat, using a rat, thinking he's sick.
Is Rat King even good anymore? Like,
You're very
Well,
calm, Robert.
Another hunt will
This man's using the fucking slug launcher thing. What's it called? You know, the Red War exotic? Scout rifle goes bump, 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 bump. It can track if you hit fire.
Opponent claimed Zone A.
it contracts if you hit fire.
Yeah, I forget what it's
Captured
called.
Zone C.
I don't know.
As a name.
I don't remember all of the exotics, especially not the ones from the Red Wall.
Zone B captured.
Kinda racist,
Two
I think.
zones are yours.
Well, it's not.
Who does the dog prefer then, Focus?
5 minutes.
Your chops.
Oh, easy me.
Focus if he uses Marmite.
Not peanut butter.
No, see.
Focus.
Yeah.
Be careful with what you're about to just say.
It'll be fine. Everyone knows he's a nonce anyway.
Yeah, but I didn't think he took part talking.
Be clear, he is not.
Took part in the bestiality.
Oh yeah, being a diddling kids is fine, but be a Showsy, no, so it's beyond Twitch.
Oh my
Zone
god.
B lost.
Right, can somebody help me at B? Because I'm like, I just 1v6,
Opponent
and then
Zone B.
it's still like, what are my teammates doing?
Me
Look,
was
so
the
many
one that
schools.
walked-
I was busy putting my head in my hands, okay?
You are.
Me and my mum are the one that feed them and walk them most of the time, so they like us more.
And how come every time we have to raid, Chubbs has to take a break to walk the dog?
You do fuck all the times.
Yeah, because he doesn't do it all week, so the only times he does do it is on the fucking weekend.
Ah. So it's his fault that he always does it when we want to raid.
Of course it is.
I see.
Why you need focus?
Yeah,
here
we
to
already
tell
knew
you
that.
Do you just need to? How long have you known Chubbs? Of course he leaves everything last fucking minute.
Yeah, he could
So-
take the dogs for a walk like any time from like 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. and they'd be fine for the night. But he leaves it until you're
Is
all
he
fucking
working
playing.
tomorrow night?
What? What day is it?
Why would he be working tomorrow night?
No. No.
I swear he worked like.
was on
started,
morning.
like-
No, he
He was
doesn't.
on morning, so he finished Friday morning. No, he finished 2 p.m. Friday afternoon. He went to bed
Even
about
then,
8
he
p.m.
doesn't work a Saturday night.
No. Only on night shift, then he works until Saturday morning.
10 seconds.
That's probably what I'm
Yeah.
thinking of then.
I don't know.
Almost
He's
over.
going
Don't
from a
let them
morning
have it
shift
easy.
to a night shift. He's not until Monday night, as far as I know. So he should be on
Vows
tomorrow
required.
afternoon.
Return to the fight.
Sound. What raid will we be doing, do you think?
We're presumptuous that we will have enough people.
Well, we'll have a Josh. We'll have a Rob. We'll have a me.
It's just our 6 that we need,
Opponent
really.
claims zone C.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, which again, Jeff might be available, but not guaranteed.
Jeff!
He did
Well, we ain't
well.
got them all, I don't think. Because Josh is at
Really?
Mall.
Sparrow's definitely not available. He's busy.
My man's done one vow of the disciple and now doesn't want to touch us.
Well, no, he's just busy.
Yeah, of course he is.
He is.
Of course he is.
You sure he didn't do
He
like,
is.
horrible things to him towards him, Rob?
But no
He doesn't want to touch you now.
I'd never.
Focus,
I'm nice.
did you get to him?
What?
Even the most
Did
brittle
you get to
steel
Sparrow?
can be tempered.
I don't think Sparrow's young enough to be in Focus's firing line.
I don't. I
God's
got no
sake.
context for any of this. What is happening? What?
Old,
Chris is asking if you've diddled Damien's
when,
friend.
when you were like a couple years
sake.
younger, did you have a guy in your basement called Elliot?
I don't have a basement.
What is it? Like a converted underfloor area or something?
No, I just wasn't a diddler.
But you are now.
Again, for the avoidance of doubt, he is not.
I have enough dreads to do 2. Me, ma, 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 ooh, me, ma, ooh, me, ma, 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 ooh, moo. So when you do Vestiges of Dread, is it just the one per, like, does it switch between the 2 each day or something?
Which
What?
between the 3 each day?
Because it's the wizard and
You mean the
then-
bosses?
Yeah.
Yes, the containment
Yeah.
boss switches per day. Or was it per week?
I mean,
It was per
definitely
week,
daily
but I
at the
think
moment.
it's daily.
Yeah. Okay.
The Cabal say hunter knives are as sharp as Warbeast teeth. That no
Oh
one
wow,
can
another
stop
cringe
them.
map that I
And
don't
they have
like.
verified that rumor. You captured Zone C. Opponent claimed Zone A.
Okay, just
Pick
T
up
crashing.
Crucible bounties.
I mean, is that much of a problem?
Oh, fucking scream.
No.
You don't need the PAL.
You captured Zone B. Zone advantage
XP though,
is
innit?
yours.
Yeah.
There's something to spank them run.
I'm actually even beyond needing the XP. Got plus 20. Power bonus.
Yeah, well, I mean, bonus power is bonus power, right?
True. Though, I mean, when you've got plus 20, like, the bonus power no longer exists.
Zone B lost.
Because you're above where
Opponent
everything
claimed
scales.
Zone B.
Fucking Kate. 2 lockdown protocols in the. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like we weren't lying to you.
I just never sealed the message before.
That's a you,
That's a you
problem,
problem.
homie.
You captured Zone A. 2 zones are yours. Zone B captured. Zone C lost. Opponent claimed Zone C.
There's an exotic on the floor. Where's the other chest room?
You have to look and open the things.
I'll open one. I just don't know.
One may be in the center. Otherwise, they're at the far end.
That bit is sense.
Opponent claimed zone.
There's a reason it gives you like 2 minutes.
Zone B lost.
Minute.
It's over a minute. I'm pretty sure. Is it like a minute
I'm pretty
30?
sure it's just a minute.
B.
Okay, by the time you've looted the fucking thing, though, it's a minute.
Together, nothing can stop you. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh shit, we're winning.
I don't think I got the second one then. This is not really not great.
Oh, the
Wow.
trustee is such a good fucking scout, man. It's so nice.
It
Just
actually looks quite
so
nice as well,
clean.
I don't know.
10 seconds.
Oh, he's whipping though.
Another hunt will come soon.
This isn't a win, this is a fucking decimation.
I am surprised he's not called it yet.
Needs to be 70 diff, doesn't it? For a call. I think.
50 diff, I think, so we'd need another
Opponent claimed
5?
Zone A.
6.
6.
Captured zone
If you
C.
can do.
Zone
Now
B
it's 5.
captured.
I'm sure you can do
Zone
that.
It's 20 past 3. Okay, I'm tired.
Actually, we only need some.
Exactly.
Time you start work, Jimmy.
It's a Saturday.
Well, Chris-
tomorrow,
Not
you
me
know that.
tomorrow. Just in general.
9.
I'm calling it. Guardian.
You start at
Rush.
9.
Yeah. Except for when I'm in the office, when I start at 8:30 pretty much, because that's just when I get in.
Well fought and well won.
Why does that surprise you?
Your courage in victory is an inspiration.
Whoops.
The trustee. What the fucking machine this fucking thing
I guess
is.
you're gonna get nosed, Damien.
What, Chris?
I guess you're gonna get nosed.
Oh, yeah.
Why, what did you ask them?
Why did that surprise you?
I don't know, it's just I start off 8. Don't know.
I start at 8.
Oh.
10.
Yeah. Yours is 10 at night,
Look
though.
at you with your 10. Oh, oh god, that's a
It's 10
night
at
shift.
night.
You.
What?
Yeah, but it's a Sunday night. Like it's earlier than you.
Do you like
That's
working
awful.
nights?
Sorry?
Do you actually like working nights, though?
Being at work, it's the best shift. But your life around night shift sucks. You know, your neighbor decides to fucking drill something, you know, all day or something. Everyone's job happens in the day, and you get woken up by everything. Doorbells, you know, neighbors mowing lawns. It's too hot because it's the summer. That's the sucky part of night shift. Being at work when there's no management is great.
Would you rather not change that, though, and just, you know,
Iron Banner.
have a normal shift?
No, because the thing, like, it works.
Because I could, like, definitely not sleep for it
Have
during
you-
the fucking day when it's, like...
Stupid question, but have
degrees.
you tried plugs when you're sleeping? You can get ones that are quite
Oh
comfortable
no.
designed
Okay,
for
no.
sleeping.
Okay. I made it sound like it was a bigger issue than it actually was.
Yeah, I know
My
what you
sleep
mean,
is
yeah.
fine. And for other people, night shift probably sucks because
This
they would
contest
have
will shape you into
no
something
life
stronger.
outside. But I have no
Go.
life. I have no real friends. I don't do anything.
You've got us. Do we not count? We're
No,
real.
no,
I'm a
but
real
look,
boy.
I'm on now. Like, this is fine. This is great.
Do you mean
We're not
But I
daytime
don't go
friends.
out. I don't go out
Group
on
kind of
weekends.
thing.
I don't do.
It's only because we're
things.
goblins
like-
that are up the
do you mean like
stupid hours
nearby?
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't have any friends.
I do, but most of them are from work.
Zone B
Yeah.
captured.
But I don't do
Zone
anything
advantage
outside
is
of
yours.
work or the PC, so it doesn't. It's fine for me. I like night shift, and you get 20% extra pay. So I basically work 6 days a week, but I only work 5 days a week. I get paid for 6 days.
That
20% is actually not bad.
that is a decent upper.
I guess
I think it's better than what they get at
Opponent
Fisherman's
claims zone
fucking
A.
intense factory.
and they only work fucking 4 days.
Yeah, okay, theirs is working the other way, isn't it?
So Josh doesn't. I mean, I don't. Like, yeah, Josh doesn't work
He
Friday.
gets a shift allowance. I know he gets shift allowance, but it's less than mine. And he works 4
Zone
days a
B
week.
lost.
So that
He
is
still earns
fine.
more than I do, though.
Opponent claimed
Motherfucker.
Zone B.
Yeah, I don't think I could work those, to be honest, because most things I do are during
like-
the day.
Say my family wants to do something at the weekend, I'd be fucking knackered.
Yeah.
I am. If
Yeah.
I have to do anything or go anywhere, it fucks me over. I got a flat tire on the car outside. I've got to, go to a garage sometime.
Whilst,
Yeah, it's just gonna
whilst
fuck
you
me
should be
over.
sleeping. Then.
Yeah. If
I
I,
mean-
if I stay.
But
up
at
till-
least you're in for the plumber, even though you'll be knackered. Like, you're in for things like that, I suppose.
Yeah, but that's still a bit.
But you ain't going to
grim.
book time off for shit like that. I mean, to be fair, I just work remotely on those days, but you know what I mean.
Well,
Zone B
even if
captured.
like,
You have the
my nan
advantage.
lives with us,
Press
so
on.
she's here 24/7.
Opponent claimed Zone C.
I guess in our case, bro, where we can just work from home, like, if need be, if there's an issue, or we need, they have something to do, it's fine. But I would not want to do that whilst I'm on night shifts.
You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours.
I feel like we should be winning the meet more than we are, because this team's a bit shit, to be honest.
Mm.
Zone B lost.
Our team isn't playing objective.
It's like even when I worked in
Opponent claimed
retail
Zone B.
focus, it was fucking grim, and that, I only worked till like 11 o'clock at night, sometimes 12. I fucking hated that.
Blade Master Race. Look at him go!
That grave.
Another thing with night shift, I'm sure other better companies will be better at this, but there's no management, which is great.
You captured Zone
But
B.
you're left out of the loop on
Advantage is
everything.
yours.
And if you need
But yeah,
advice or
I
something,
fucking
you
work for the
can't
government.
get
I'm still
contact
left out
them.
of the loop with some of the stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think they've been left out of the loop anyway.
And night shift gets blamed for everything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's the standard of a company, though, isn't it?
Yeah. You've got to do things without information, and then get told off
Told
or
off.
shit on because you're not telepathic.
I mean, you do what you can do. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You strike as one.
Ah yes, put a fucking bubble there, you bastard.
Seconds. Like the hunters of old. Another hunt will come soon.
Well, that secured our points difference. I figured that just
Yeah.
in how much like we smashing these guys, I just figured like we'd win that. And then
It
that
can
made
be
the
possible to
difference.
mount a really good comeback, but sometimes I guess it just doesn't happen. Like then.
Captured Zone B. You have the
Well then.
advantage. Press on.
I still don't understand what you get score for in this.
Zone
Why are you
Capturing
top of
zones
mine, bottom?
and getting a Oh, I think that's mostly just full capturing zone.
5 minutes left. Sound tactics so far.
But you don't get anything for defending a zone. That's what I tend to do, because people just
I
tend to go
think-
Ooga Booga and follow the shinies.
You might get leaderboard credit for it, but you don't get any points.
I don't think you get leaderboard credit, because I ain't got it.
Then no. In that case,
It's got stasis warlock. What year is it?
just get zones, I guess.
Oh, I've got an opulent key at least.
Oh my god, what is with all the stasis?
So cringe.
It's been 3 years. Stop.
Has it been 3? It's been 2, sure.
2 and a bit.
He never bombed himself. Poor guy.
Strike as one.
Well,
Stasis! So fucking
oh
cringe.
my god. The fact
It's
that a
so
teammate
fucking
just put a
cringe.
stasis thing. This is how you make someone tilted.
That's 2. 10
That
seconds.
is so-
Put them at an angle.
Oh, fuck off, Chris.
So funny and original.
Thanks.
Please teach me how to be as funny as you are, Chris.
Only the master can do that.
Chris, try not to flub a
Opponent
comeback
claims
challenge.
zone A.
Fuck off,
Impossible.
man. It's fucking early.
Captured zone C. Zone B.
Early.
captured. Zone advantage is
Do not
yours.
refer to the early hours of the morning as early. For the love of God.
I mean, the early hours. I think that just states what it is. Does it not?
Yeah, but I don't describe it as
Yeah, but early normally
Like,
means
I-
you're up early, not that you've been
It's
up
the
late.
wee hours of the morning, but I wouldn't say, oh, it's
Yeah, wee
early.
hours.
It's late.
That's
I never heard
that's the legal definition, the wee hours.
the wee hours of the.
Damien spent too much time with me if he's saying wee hours.
I have spent too much time with you because you're
Why do you
exactly
say
where I got
we
that
all the
from.
time?
Why do I say what?
We all the time.
Because it's small, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're Scottish though.
Look,
Well,
Chris,
my nan's
you're
Scottish. I
aware
spent
how much he
a
goes into a
substantial
Scottish
amount of my
accent.
childhood in Scotland. All holidays are in Scotland.
and give him
So-
half a chance and he'll turn Scottish.
Yes.
Yeah,
That
but then,
does.
like halfway through that sentence, he'll turn fucking Indian.
They won't.
No, not if I'm doing Scottish.
Zone advantage is
It's normally my
Yeah, no,
times
normally
that-
it's the other way round. His Indian will turn Scottish instead.
Wow.
You're very
Stasis.
good at any accent that isn't Scottish.
I can do Russian, comrade, pretty well, but so can everybody, really. Russians are easy to do, you know.
I
Get
can't.
lazy with
I
the
just can't do
mouth,
accents.
You know, the tongue stays quite forward, and you know, roll every other word pretty much, and you're very good to go. You know Russian, easy to.
Oh, no, I should correct that. I apparently can do accents, but never when I want to.
Yeah, I'm the same. So
Oh, I can accidentally Welsh.
Well, I'm more getting at the sheer amount of times that I'll switch from my normal
The original Iron Lord
accent
may be
to
gone,
northern,
but I can
like
see
super
that you
northern.
are safe.
you like
And then you'll
some
point
you
it
mean,
out.
You mean Yorkshire?
Yeah,
bullshit.
or Mancunian sometimes.
No, you go Yorkshire. You only go Yorkshire.
Josh keeps saying I go Scouse.
You do a bit. Oh fucking hell! Yeah, you go Scouts.
I don't fucking do like the.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
You do. You do,
Yes, you
actually.
do.
You genuinely do.
Scouts.
Oh, 3 challenges is 11.25 times,
I mean,
which
the
is
one that,
higher than the max before. That's cool.
the one that I can never like forcefully do, but it just comes out is Bristolian Wurzel, like Somerset.
Bristolian Wurzel.
Or
No
someone from
idea.
Bristol you call a Wurzel. And my dad's from Somerset.
I needed to be doing it as Stasis Avoid. I've done no challenge.
Have you not been?
progress.
Ooh,
Heal
that is an
me.
oof.
Strike me from the heavens.
On the bright
Why
side,
does it have to be
Robert,
stasis avoid? That means all the
Uh,
warlocks go stasis, and it's just cringe.
Right.
yeah, that is why
Where
everyone's
this
going
fucking
stasis.
key?
Yeah. On the bright side, Robert, I don't think a full 18 would get you to a reset anyway, so at least you've done extra, I guess.
Yeah, but extra a lower bonus. no?
Extra to go times, yeah.
There is no advantage to me of not have been working towards Pinnacle straight away.
No,
There
it
is
means
not.
you've not completely cocked up where there's no progress, but yeah, it's not great.
I'm gonna go put my ball bag in a bench vise and squeeze.
I don't like how happy you made that sound.
Because I'll be happier than I am right now.
I don't think you will.
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
The match
God's
has
sake.
begun.
Didn't figure out how to progress that anymore. Oh yay! I love cycling between the same 3 maps over and over again.
Hey, it's better than what Rift had when it launched. One map,
Opponent
Yeah.
claims Zone A.
and you'll love it, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, but the thing is, Rift now has a lot, like, Rift in comp
Rift
has
is
so
very
many
diverse
maps,
in terms of maps now, which is nice, yeah.
whereas this just has a 3, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's
Rift
just Iron Banner being used as the testing grounds means it's always kind of a bit weak in terms of map offerings, because they only have so much time to develop them.
Which one?
Whereas once it becomes proper Crucible, they've got an entire extra season to do it.
Wait, yeah, but I'm not sure what you mean by that, because this is literally just Control with some Scorpio being dropped in and a bonus zone.
Okay,
Not-
you are correct, but they do
Not
still
a lot
have
of
to.
map modification.
They
needed
do
for
still
that.
have to modify to put in that extra bonus zone.
Yeah, but it's not a lot.
But yeah. But also, the people who work on that will be working on other things throughout the season. I can imagine it's
I
hard
think
to
they're just
juggle
lazy.
even
I
that.
think it was just a lazy
small amount.
Oh, let's just have these maps.
I don't want to assume it's laziness because otherwise they wouldn't do it later on. So I feel like it is a case of just how the timing works out.
Zone C lost.
Because it takes time.
Yours.
And as a bunch
can't
of
take
small tasks, a bunch of things that don't take that long still add up.
Yeah, I know.
Like I don't want to say it's laziness because I know that game devs have a flipping shit go of
They
it.
do,
with
but
that.
the multiplayer team don't really do a lot season to season.
You're assuming it's a dedicated multiplayer team that works on the map.
They've described their weapons and thingy team before today, and the multiplayer.
They have a weapons team, yeah, but they don't
Yeah, but
necessarily
they
have,
have
a
a
multiplayer
multiplayer
team.
team. They've definitely said something to that effect before.
I'm not sure.
Well, I'm Rob. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, shut up.
Opponent claims Zone C.
Wait, maybe they have a dedicated multiplayer team, but then they'll be focused on all of multiplayer. Otherwise, I don't think they have
But multiplayer
a
doesn't
dedicated
get a lot of
multiplayer maps team. So they'll be doing multiple jobs, I think.
I'm not convinced it actually requires a map change.
Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
You won't be changing the actual terrain, but you would have to change map data in terms of where the zones spawn.
No, I think that would be embedded with the game mode. I mean, okay, so for context, Bungie tend to have the same system across most of their games for designing maps, and it's very simple if you've ever looked into it, particularly like Halo and
Zone
things
A
like that.
lost.
It's literally just a little marker that goes on the ground, and that is something that
Opponent claims Zone A.
I'm pretty sure is probably how they'll still do it. Particularly given
Also-
if you look at how Bungie spawn people in, it looks like they use the same spawn system that they used in Halo.
Okay, sure. It might also be very easy to actually make the map, but also, come to think, there was something in the back of my head. You don't just have the time taken to add some markers to a map. You also have the QA time because they do
They don't
QA.
QA
Contrary
these
to
things.
contrary to the memes and stuff,
Have the advantage.
they do QA. They have hired playtesters.
Oh, they do QA. Just
You
not a
have
lot
to
of it.
test it. They have dedicated QA testers. They do. It's just games are hard.
No, I disagree for multiplayer in that. Like, I know what you're trying to say, and I get why. Don't get me wrong, Bungie do get a lot of shit, but at the same time, when Rift first launched, it was fucking tragic. You didn't need a playtester. You didn't need to, we didn't expect it to be used this way. It was literally you sat there and you was like, we've got 10 minutes
Yes,
of this.
I agree. The player experience of Rift was terrible.
But you can't tell me the playtest things left, right, and fucking centre when that was Rift when it came out. Like, I just don't believe it.
I'm pretty sure, actually, I saw a bunch of employee talk about this, though I might be misremembering and it was talking about something else. But in any case, a common thing that I've seen developers complain about is that people will say there's no playtesting, which, sure, it's easy to say at the time, but what can often happen is a playtester will play it, flag an issue, but it's considered there's bigger fish to fry. So it gets put low on the priority list and it ends up shipping like that.
Playtesting is likely to be handled by a different set of people entirely than the people responsible for making it.
Yeah, it's the playtesting team. But you have to balance what you do with what they have time to test. Like, you can't just make all the changes in the world and expect them to test it in time. You have a deadline of the next season.
Let the wolves
Everything has to be done by then.
The hunt is over.
Yes, and I nominally, I'd agree with you. The only problem I have is
You captured Zone A.
some seasons, particularly with last season as well, Plunder, that didn't
Opponent
add a
claims Zone
lot.
C.
It's hard to. Some seasons we can get a lot, and some seasons we don't get a lot. And it's hard for them to go, oh, we didn't have time this season, when it's not a very popular season.
It is also worth remembering that it's also not strictly a season by season view because, again, they're working on multiple seasons simultaneously. It's a
Yeah, I
pipeline
know.
process.
I
So
know.
the big seasons where you get a lot also interfere with the small seasons
Look.
where you don't get so much.
Here's the thing, and I think the core point you're missing here is that they're all very good reasons as to why there's only 3 maps. They are why there's only 3 maps. None of that changes the fact that it's shit that there's only 3 maps.
It would be nice if there were more maps, yeah. I agree.
Like, none of that changes that, really. It's... all
Which
very
I think
good
that's
reasons
only
and-
solved by having more employees. So I think she needs to hire more.
Or planning it better, to be honest. Planning when
Yeah.
they do Crucible changes and things like that, because they just don't seem to plan them. They'll do something, going, hey, we made this change this game mode. And then the next tab will be like, oh, next season we're doing this fat overhaul of something. You're like, well, why the fuck don't you just bundle these together?
Use of the beloved.
Yeah, I think it's partly as well because Crucible is
Beloved.
it at least gets the impression that it's on a back burner, like it's not the focus. The focus is the PvE stuff. I mean, again, Gambit is fundamentally on life support. It
Gambit is drowning at the bottom. On its
But I'm not sure you can say Gambit's on life support. It keeps trying
it's
to get
been
life support and then it's just
unplugged,
abandoned.
and he's somehow keeping itself alive through pity.
3 minutes.
It isn't
Yeah.
on life support. It doesn't get support.
No. I mean, it's not had a map in 3 years? Is it 4 now?
Too fucking long is what it is.
Ages. I mean, there's a flipping Paul Tassie Forbes article every like other week about how Gambit needs more maps.
How many Gambit maps are there?
3,
That's the-
if I remember correctly.
10
I
seconds.
think I only remembered. I actually only remember 2 of them.
There's the one
you
on
have
Earth in the EDZ with the Crash Cabal ship.
Ah, yeah, that's the one I'm forgetting. I remember the one.
yeah,
on
there's
the-
definitely 3.
The
So,
hunt is over.
there's the one on Nessus with the drills.
And then the one with like the turnstile
Opponent claims
thing.
Zone C.
I like that one.
Turnstile thing.
The moving like conveyor belt.
You mean the moving the moving
Opponent claimed Zone
things.
B.
Oh, the Mars
Conveyor belt.
map.
there? Yeah.
The Mars map with the one
Yeah,
and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. You have Titan, EDZ, Mars,
Titan?
and Nessus.
Titan.
Is Titan still it?
Titan's still in. It's the conveyor belt one, isn't it?
Yeah, well, maybe it is. I've just not had
Yeah,
Titan
that
for a
one's
while.
still in. Okay, there's 4.
Yeah, that's 4. Still, 2 of them are fucking pre-sunset maps, or pre-vaulting maps.
Yes,
don't remember.
we've not had any new ones since
Titan.
they vaulted them. Titan's the conveyor belt
Even
one.
then, there was no new ones for a long time. And
I
what
don't
did
think I
they
ever
actually
played
vault?
this
The
whilst
Dream
Titan
and
was
City
in the
map?
game.
Show them you won't go quietly.
You definitely played while Titan was in the game. You played in Arrivals.
Yeah, you played Arrivals. So you played when all the content was in.
Yeah.
And you've been on Titan. It's the one with the water,
1 minute remains.
with the greeny bluey water.
Literally, the thing was a rig in a sea of water.
Yeah. The
That was
person you
Titan.
spoke to was a woman in big armor.
Yeah, not coming to mind, but I'm
Yeah,
sure if
you've
I
definitely
saw
done
it,
it though. You had to during
Yeah.
Rivals.
I'm sure if I saw it, I'd be like, ah, yeah, I remember that. But
But
at the
no
moment,
victory
yeah,
today.
not clicking. Come
The
back.
world
It's
faced
just this
myriad
mode.
of
It's all right.
age.
Don't get me
Defeat
wrong.
was a constant.
It's just
You can overcome it too.
there's only so much you can do to modified control.
Yeah, I prefer it though. I think just because Control never really rubbed me the wrong way, but this one also feels a little nicer than Control.
I don't know.
At least to
for
me.
what pisses me off about this is it's control with an extra thing with a completely different way of scoring that's hard to read. I think because even if you do a bunch of effort to defend a zone, you get nothing for that, and it's hard to see how well you're doing and how much you're
You
contributing
do.
to the team. You don't.
Oh, okay,
If you're
there
not
is-
in
there
the
is a-
zone, if you're
No,
by a
there-
zone,
there
defending
there is a zone defense thing, but it is number of
It's if
opponents
you're in
defeated
the
while
zone.
attempting to neutralize allied capture zones. So I think it's
yeah, it's such a specific thing. You have to
yeah,
get
they
them out of
they
the
have
zone.
to get onto the zone. You
Yeah,
can't
there's
do it
nothing
while they're
for
off it.
if you fucking stop a huge push or out like that. There's nothing. It's oh,
Yes.
go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
remember Titan now.
I think zone defense could be reworked to make it make more sense.
It's just so hard to see how well you're doing.
And then that would be
It's-
better. But otherwise, I like it because it's more of a have all as many zones as you can, and you like exponentially get points. I don't know. I like it.
That's
It's not
how
actually
normal
explanatory,
control
but, you know.
works.
Well, no, because normal control requires you to have all the zones and then to get kills. If you have
Oh,
all the
no,
zones
you
and don't
just-
get
you don't
kills,
need to have all the zones
don't
to
get anything.
Kills.
no, but no. What I mean is, you need to have as many zones as you can and get kills simultaneously. Normal control is just two different objectives at once.
Well, I know what you
Which I
mean.
guess is more strategic in some regard, but I feel like it makes less sense for a you're shoved in with 5 other randos kind of scenario. I
Nah,
prefer Fortress for that.
I don't mind either mode in that regard. The kills one can be quicker. It's also easier to close out a close game. I think you can make a comeback a lot better. I think with the kills one. With this one, here's what I don't like about this one. It is so centered around the Keitel drops. Those two can literally give plus 40, plus 50,
Yes.
and that is based on abilities. And Crucible is already full of enough abilities as it is.
I think it can only give at most like 30 something, if I remember correctly.
No, we got 40 in that other one, I think.
No, because it starts at 40 and I've only ever noticed it get up to like 72 or something, and that's with it the entire time.
Opponent claims zone C.
And it gives a set number of points. So I think it's 32. Or like 30. I don't think it's 40.
Zone B.
But that is
By the
still
way,
like
that's
a
still a
substantial
huge amount.
number, and that still changes the tide, which I think is it's intentionally built so you have to focus on that, so that like a team that's falling behind can catch up. It can make a comeback using Kaido's drop pods.
Yeah, it's just
Or
so
you
much
can
focus
cement your
on
win.
ability.
Yeah, I think the fact that it's so
Like, as in
super
abilities.
dominated.
Zone C.
Yeah, I know. I
Look,
know what you mean.
stasis. Also, yeah, putting fucking stasis as a challenge thing as well. Why not just fucking end me?
The fact that the Iron Banner thing is still requiring 2 different specific subclasses, I think, is not great.
Very cringe.
It made sense when Iron Banner was introduced in this way, where we had Void 3.0 or whichever one it was at the time alongside it, and then it would highlight that subclass. That made sense, but now we have all 3, and we've got Stasis rework. It doesn't matter anymore.
Claims zone C.
Stop doing it. Just make it like doing Iron Banner counts. Make more sense. But alas,
Captured zone B.
I guess first they have to make their servers stop losing progress.
True. Oh, this Trusty is such a clean fucking scout to use. So I love the sights on him. The D-Stone Crypt is such a nice weapon design. I want Black Armory weapons by.
This is gonna sound really odd, but to me that looks like an elk head, like the horns.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, in the sight.
And it actually looks, yeah, it looks really nice.
I was wondering what Chris was on about then, but then I realised that you're still streaming, aren't you? In Discord.
Yes.
Makes sense.
You captured Zone C.
Other than that, I didn't really know how to describe it, and
Zone A lost.
it does look nice.
I feel like Robert's happy with you just
Lost.
describing it as nice.
Opponent claimed Zone A.
Cheers, Damien.
You captured Zone
ammo
B.
has he got in that
Zone
fucking
advantage
thing?
is yours.
What the fuck is this guy gone? Jesus Christ, he got molested.
Careful, careful.
I got fucking duplicate capes. Are you joking me?
One of them might be Binnacle. If you're doing it. Oh no, not for that anyway.
No, I'm
All
fucking
of you
doing the
together,
Castilian
like
Warriors.
iron lords.
Sometimes you get
See, again,
unlucky.
So, take this, right? I'm in a strategic position. There are people capping the thing in the middle, and I kill two dudes that are fucking them in their ass, and I'll get no fucking acknowledgement for that.
Yeah, I do think it needs a better way of rewarding
And it's
strategy. Go.
If I'm not here, somebody else will get an advantage position and fuck my team. So
Yeah,
somebody needs
I
to be
agree.
up here.
Though I think at the same time, I think it's just the leaderboard just doesn't matter. Though maybe that itself is a bad thing.
10 seconds.
For me, though, there's nothing to work for in a game otherwise. Like,
I think Bungie just wants you to work for the win, though.
yeah, but it's hard to see if I need to do better or not to do that.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I see your point. If you're like,
I don't know where I need to
actually-
improve as the scoreboard
Yeah.
doesn't tell me what I.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
on
They
doing,
definitely do
apart from
need
what
to
you did
improve on the
shooting off turrets.
scoring of players, like the player scoreboard.
Yeah.
You captured
Definitely.
Zone B.
I don't know, it just seemed like such a weird change that they didn't need to make. Somebody bored trying to do a
Zone
small
captured.
Jira ticket.
2 zones are yours.
Yeah, or it's just something in the backlog to rework it or whatever.
They fucking need.
Or just no one noticed because maybe the playtesters don't look at the leaderboard.
Good counter. Now hit them again.
Right, back to the helm I go.
Yeah, I mean, you can clearly see that. There's no need to jump into it.
I thought I was a bit more right than I was.
You fucking hook the fucking thing.
Again, I thought I was a bit more right than I was. I don't know what part of that is confusing.
Five minutes left. Sound tactics so far.
5 of them on C. All going for the long sight line. Oh, stations, how cringe. Isn't it cool when your challenge limits everybody in the fucking lobby to be using the same 2 supers? So cool.
Yep.
It's so fun. Particularly when it's all fucking stasis. I think today I'll have a bit of stun. Make weapons great again. Look at this dickhead.
They're trying that.
10 seconds.
They fixed it for the Witch Queen, then they released the Witch Queen. Then they broke it again. So now they're fixing it again, you know. As you do.
What a spawn when you spawn and literally an
All of
enemy
you
spawns
together,
behind you.
Like iron.
What a fucking spawn.
Opponent claimed Zone A. Zone B captured.
That's how I know these are the same fucking spawn systems as Halo. It's Exactly how I
Let
know.
up till it's over.
Lol,
Zone
poor
C
guy.
captured.
That was actually such an
Zone
unfortunate way to get
advantage is
froze.
yours.
That guy who's over there is so
Keep the
laggy.
pressure and you have them. That's it. You won.
You get the thing in the middle of the turrets. Easy dub. Poor guy. He got shafted by me spawning up his bomb.
Lord Shax couldn't have done it better.
I think I'm in need of the tower. If it hasn't already yeeted my 50 prisms into the abyss. Take me to the tower.
I am not.
Take me home. Country roads. To the place I belong.
What the hell?
West,
That song does not work with that accent.
West Virginia. Mountain Mama. Take me home. Country roads. I think it works beautifully. I didn't check if that shotgun's any good. No, what a surprise. So thinking pile of shite.
First time
Hello,
you-
big traveller. Host person. There's no need for you to store these as engrams. I clearly have engram space. You're just being facetious.
Magic Guide you asked for the Postmaster. No Postmaster's almost.
I don't know which one to pick.
By which I have one slot left. That one slot has been filled.
First time you redeem a bound presence each week, you are guaranteed to use it. No.
It's a
You want that?
lie, I'm pretty sure. But get it. Maybe it'll work.
I mean, it won't. If it does, it's good.
Check, check, check.
This is
Check,
that
check,
one.
check. Check, check, check.
Hey.
Good to see I was right about the fucking purples and blues as well.
Oh, yeah, about the fact that they have in fact swapped
I
out
could
all the blues
feel
for
it in
purples.
the tendrils, you know,
I could
and
feel it coming.
I had a tingling in me
Done, done,
in
done.
me withered beans.
Think that-
You would say.
So that's what was going on. Because he made that change, and you were right.
Received.
Weren't getting as many blues, but suddenly the amount of purple armor I was getting shot up through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
How do you see how far into a collection
is
you are?
this?
Sorry, Chris.
How do you see how far you're into a collection you are? Again.
Oh,
I would-
triumphs,
yeah, but-
collection. Sorry, and then it's the thing on the bottom right, the badges. How they're ordered is pure fucking chaos. So you have to just look right.
Yeah, I found it.
Both
Don't
of the
even know
last.
what
That is fucking horrible.
There is an ordering, but the ordering is a bit weird.
chaotic. It's not
All
in
the
release order,
destinations. Okay.
Literally,
All the
only one I
old
don't have-
destinations are together. The new destinations are at the start.
Yeah, but some of the old
Exotics are all
destinations are at the end.
together. Are they? No, the end is all raids and then dungeons. Actually, dungeons are the last two.
Yeah, but not
Raids
the
just
Grasp of
before them.
Avarice dungeon.
Where is Grasp of Avarice? Hang on, where is that?
The ones that don't have.
And it's not the
self-harm
new raids that are
the-
at the end either. It's just so chaotically organised.
Where's
Wait, is
Grasp of
Grasp-
Avarice?
does Grasp even have a
Grasp of Avarice
collection?
doesn't have one. It doesn't have one.
I might get fucked, even though I clearly has stuff.
Yeah, but they only use the badges for when there's a triumph associated with getting all the badges stuff. So it's
Is
always
that
when
a
the
guaranteed
seal.
You must prepare and adapt.
It's what they use it for.
Yeah.
Maybe there's like one exception, but if I go through all of my triumphs that I've got here. Like, if I look at the Witch Queen, there's one for Throne World Collect. The
Oh yeah,
Duality has
I'm aware
one.
of that.
Like, I think they do
What-
tend to
what I
match
meant
up where the
is-
badges require.
Every
well,
seal
yeah.
will have a collections requirement, sort of for that kind of stuff. Sure.
Not all.
But I don't think every collections is necessarily associated with a seal.
Can I borrow you two for a bit?
Mm.
Or are you doing
Activity-wise,
Yes.
because I'm grinding
What
9 banana.
cipher is this?
Same.
Okay, hold on.
Why? What do you mean?
I need to do. One sec, let me just read what this is. I need to do Operation Sarah Shield on Legend again.
Do that solo. For the love of God,
You
do
better
that
off doing
solo.
that solo, mate. On Legend. Seriously, it's not that hard to do.
We did it before. It scales.
It's so much harder
Poorly.
than just fighting, mate.
It is
Just
easier
do
to
it
solo. Believe
Just grow some balls and do it solo.
At least try it solo. If you find
not
it's
hard.
absolutely impossible, then one of us will carry you through it.
Nope.
We're not both
Do it
doing it.
solo.
But do it solo. There you go. Robert said. He's spoken.
I have spoken.
I'll do it in a bit then.
In what way does doing it solo mean that you can't do it now?
You know battle.
I don't understand.
Yes.
Because I've been doing the fucking trying to get the Callus mini tool for ages.
Ages being a few days.
Ages, he tells you. Ages.
A decent amount of hours, thank you.
Ages, he says.
It's good to see you alive, Guardian.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Alright. I'm back in we go.
You told Damien, not me.
Mythic 3 on my Crucible as well, so I should be able to get me ornament soon.
You what?
Mythic 3 on the Crucible rank as well, on me second reset, so could be very close to me ornament.
Oh, I can get my ornament. I just didn't. Oh.
I mean, I could have grinded more last week if I really cared, but I also realised I am banner this week, so no point.
Wow, I've D-ranked. 'Cause I haven't played fucking comp since I got the seal. I'm down to gold 1.
I have been keeping me comp week, though I have failed to actually make any progress. I'm not going to show that on stream. I'm pretty sure my stream has already seen it, but it's fine.
What rank gear?
What?
What rank gear?
I'm currently silver 2. I have gone up 1.
What rank gear?
Silver 2.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure at some point me and Josh can carry you.
Iron Banner.
Probably.
Also need to actually use the double Vanguard this
Delay
week
no
for
longer.
getting me
Glory is
ornament for
yours
that.
today.
That should be fine. We're doing Grandmasters.
Sorry, what did you say?
Just noticed as well I do need to make sure get me
Captured zone.
Vanguard ornament this week as well with the double XP.
If you're gonna grind GM, you're not gonna
Yeah, we're doing Grandmasters, so it should be fine. Eh. I hate shotguns. Just delete them. Shut up. Stop laughing at me noises.
Not
It's
laughing.
rude. You're mocking.
Well, that's not what you said though. You said stop laughing, not stop mocking.
Stop mocking, then.
Stop mocking or laughing. Be clear.
Shut up. God's above.
Are they? I think they're pigeons, Damien.
Opponent claimed Zone B.
Supposedly heavens are supposed to be above, or there's Mount Olympus, which would be above. suppose I don't know
There you
if
go.
I suppose I don't know if Valhalla's supposed to be above. Maybe that one is, but don't think it is.
Lineage Titans is so cringe. Yeah, I think I've actually decided not the huge.
Zone A
I don't know. There's times I don't mind this mode, but this isn't one of them.
Opponent claimed Zone A. Zone C captured.
So this is such a small map for 6v6.
I think this map is not a good one.
I don't mind it, but I don't know, because it's going to drop the drop pods in the middle, or just outside of the middle, and I feel like it's so easy. 6 people's worth of CC can keep that under permanent lock.
Yeah. Especially if you have like a Titan bubble. Which, there's always a Titan bubble.
But there is always legal.
Or a sometimes warlocks do go solar actually. There's the Well of Radiance, which is also very good. For
Yeah, but
solely
some
this
fucking
purpose.
cringe lord says I need to avoid all stasis.
I know.
Opponent.
I think the
claimed
people
Zone
running Well of Radiance are either people who haven't noticed that, or they are people who have already done their 18 and are now just grinding. For reset,
Zone A
or whatever.
captured. Zone
Or because they enjoy PvP. And
I
therefore
should
need to go
switch
back to their mental asylum.
Zone C lost.
Yep. Fuck stasis. Fuck it.
Opponent claimed
Fuck
Zone
it, and I'm on
C.
for Sundays. Oh lord. Oh hello. That'll do for a fucking spawn, won't it?
God. It's an unfavourable start drop pod. By which I mean we're at the disadvantage.
I'm calm. I am so fucking calm right now.
This
Never
is why I
been
just
so
manage PvP by switching off. Life's easier when you don't care.
I don't care. What I do care is when something should work and it doesn't. Well, that
Understandable.
looks like some certified cringe in the middle. I'm not going anywhere near that.
It's quite cringe.
Oh, there's so much cringe I'm looking at. It's an infinite supply of cringe.
One might call me a hypocrite for complaining about stasis and then using Witherhoard, but on the flip side, gotta deal with it somehow.
Cringe somehow.
Yeah.
I did so well to hold that for so long by myself, by the rest of my team. I mean, you were dead and Titan Dude was dead, but everyone else was fucking flicking their beam.
The hunt has ended.
Yep.
Oh, fucking
Oh god, actually, I was doing trials last week, and I swear I was turning into you just looking at people doing things and just not understanding what was going through their head.
Claimed Zone B. You
Like, there was one where, you know how trials works. So, then me
No, never played
and
it.
Opponent claimed
me
Zone
and another teammate were dead. We've got our last person up. He tries to but one of us was dead on a ledge. I was dead at the bottom of the ledge. He tries to res the person on the top of the ledge and falls off to where I am. So he stood on my corpse. And there's one other guy on the enemy team. Rather than deciding to res me, who he's literally on, he tries for 3 seconds to jump onto the ledge to res the guy on the ledge.
Might be his teammate if he's pre-queued.
But like,
People can be cringe that way.
tactics, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Res the person you can res. Then you've at least got 2 people against the now 2 people on the other team because he's resed his teammate. Like,
He's paying, mate.
shut up.
I don't know why you said it like that.
I don't know why I said it that way, but voice, you know what it be like.
It do be voicey.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Teammate! Why are you in the brain? It's fine. I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm calm. So calm. So calm right now.
You're very believable.
I don't understand why. Oh.
Opponent claimed Zone A.
See, Damien, what you've just described, what you see, I see regularly. On a very frequent
Zone
basis.
B.
I see tactical mistakes everywhere. And
Opponent
infuriates me.
claimed Zone
Go
B.
away. You're not gonna out fucking duel me there. Kill that man. Kill him. Kill him dead.
On the bright side, the points are close for this one.
So again?
On the bright side, the points aren't hugely in their favour.
3 minutes left.
As long as we don't
Depends on
bin
us
it now.
catching that shit stick in the middle.
Yep. If we don't bin it now, we should be good.
Yeah, if you don't fuck this thing that we fuck up very often. I was gonna Nova Bomb 3 of them, but then I thought I'd die instead. Right, let everyone drop their cringe, and then Nova Bomb whatever's left. That's my master plan. Oh my god, everybody fucking dead. Zone's still technically ours. Oh, that tether's huge. That tether... Is that technically ours? Oh my lord, it is.
The zone is technically ours. Holy shit. Ah, they've got it. They've got it. That's a shame. We got a few claims though. That's good.
97 to 90.
The hunt has ended.
97 to 94. So we did actually manage to gain the lead. Not a huge lead, but
Barely.
better than now.
So many people using it. The stasis can go and die a painful, miserable, slow death in a hole somewhere forgotten about. So can that man.
Opponent claimed Zone C.
But I don't understand how we're spawning here while the enemies are on our dick. And our team just isn't... How is that man alive? He shouldn't be alive. Why are you not capping B? I just wish that I could just not have to do everything.
You captured Zone B. 2 zones are yours. 1 minute. Victory is within your grasp. Fight.
Duel with Slummo.
Zone
Not
A
winning
lost.
by
They're
a
capping
lot.
A and the person right next to A ignores it.
It's because
Of
spawns
course.
are just
Pressure
swapped,
on.
I think.
It's almost over. Opponent claimed Zone A.
Yeah, but I just don't know why the person who was stood next to A didn't.
We're losing
Stay on
B!
them. Zone B lost.
How are we going to... Right, look at the map. Look at everyone's name through the wall. Why are they not on something?
I know.
What is Pajaro doing?
I genuinely don't know what the rest of the team are doing.
Cringe. I mean, posting a lot of cringe.
PR posting cringe. Get Jez in here, maybe he'll make it bearable.
That we have lost purely because nobody could pull their thumb out of their ass to capture something.
Yep.
I watched a man... I went to defend A, died to a man, watched him run all the way and cap B, and wasn't fucking challenged.
The match is over.
I-
Not the journey. When you're ready, the Iron Banner is waiting.
Did I just get my pinnacle in armor? Because I really couldn't give a fuck about armor. Yeah, I did.
Bad.
Yeah, I am. That is fucking tragic. I just need a top slot gun. That's the only thing I haven't got pinnacle. I did get it dropped once about a couple of weeks ago and I accidentally dismantled it because I'm stupid.
Oh, that's a shame.
It is, isn't it? So here I am, just you know, living that 1589 life. Why doesn't it show you Iron Banana rank? That's the question. It shows you every fucking rank.
You can see your points when you hover over Iron Banner. Otherwise, it shows it when you click on the node or you're loading in, or you go at the end and stuff.
I have 4383.
I think that's fabled something.
What it is far as fuck away. It's 10k per reset.
10k for a reset, yeah. Though,
gonna be a
again,
long,
you
miserable
get more
weekend
points
for
as
me.
you progress through, so it's a weird scaling. Like, the start's always pretty slow, then the middle is pretty quick, and then Mythic is painful, which makes Legend feel pretty quick. I'll never understand whose idea it was to make Mythic flipping 750. No, 750, 1,000, 1,500. Yeah, that'd be great. Makes it like a
Iron
full-on
Banner.
4,000 something on its own.
The Scions are running the odds on your victory, Warlock. Wait until they see you fight.
Valid, Ben. I'm not a warlock. Stop it.
Oh, I get that. I play my hunter, and I get so much. I need a titan like you. You know, it's me.
Zone A.
I've never had him call me a titan
As a
before,
warlock,
but he
I get
keeps
called a
calling
hunter.
me a warlock, and he pisses me off with it.
You captured
Axe
Zone
wouldn't make that
B.
mistake.
Two
At least not to me.
zones.
Oh,
He
no,
knows
it
I'm a
doesn't to
hunter.
me. Oh, Shax has been doing that a lot, calling me hunter. Actually, now that I think about it as well. Wow, Vex class.
Are you getting a lot of the I need a hunter like you with a red jack?
Yes. Yes. Or something like along the lines of "You impress me, hunter." Like something like that. He says.
Oh, yeah. Something like that. I don't remember the words myself. I do feel like I get the red jacks one a lot more, is why I remember
Yeah, this is a
it.
more common one. Oh, Vex Metaclass, what a surprise! I just feel like, are we against a team of people using Vex? We also have an AFK. We'd love to see it.
Oh, he's moving now. He might not be AFK anymore.
I need Shax and Thingy to yell at my teammates. I just need them to yell. You know, sort of Modern Warfare 2, if you ever played that, I need them to yell, "They're taking the objective!" You know, straight down their fucking ear holes. So loud.
Just for Bungie to have some, like,
Zone A lost.
WTF
Yes, because
factor.
I swear...
Just to keep track of how often you do weird shit, and then just when you hit a threshold, have Shax go, "What are you doing?" Insert class
Oh,
name
no,
here.
no. I just mean just yell that we are losing B. Because
Or
I
that.
took B
That
at
would
the
also work.
start,
Zone C
I
captured.
defended B, I died, and watched nobody
Yes.
run to it.
Instead,
Whereas if I
their
tried to
approach
retake
is
B-
to tell us once B is taken.
Well,
If
no,
they
it's
feel
not
like
just that. It's just none of my teammates are capable of looking at the fucking map. Or even the screen. You know that
Yes.
blue thing turning red? Yeah, we don't want that.
I remember there used to be an excuse where the callbind modes were screwed. But that's not an excuse anymore.
Opponent claimed zone
That was
C.
fixed a while ago.
We're going to lose B again, pretty much, just after you and I have taken it.
Yep.
You watch. Somehow we lost A, which means the only thing we have is B.
Lost the lead.
Somehow. So
We're
6v6.
getting A back. And they're taking B.
You captured
Oh, this
Zone A.
cunt with
Two
his
zones
Vex,
are
I
yours.
swear. That gun is...
Zone B lost.
Wow, we lost B. I'm surprised. Absolutely shook.
Opponent claimed zone B.
Can't believe it. There's a guy there. I don't know what he's doing. Dying, apparently. I know we're losing A. Wait, why is it everywhere? There's 3
Oh
people
my
next
god.
to
What are they doing?
2 zones are yours.
A. I cannot.
This should
I'm unable
not be
to-
1 point between
This
us. They
Paradox
should have done
person
stuff.
On their team needs to go outside and touch some grass.
I was definitely on multiple
Yes.
other screens just seeing Rob get absolutely clotted.
Yeah, this dude needs to go outside and touch grass. I'm also sick of my teammates treating this as TDM. And then dying, contributing absolutely fucking nothing. Well, it was close, and then...
Then does a
Isn't this
character
supposed to have
one.
SPMM? Isn't people on my team supposed to be roughly equivalent to people on their team? Because that's not the experience I have.
I will double check in a bit. I
How the
think it's
fuck
meant
did
to.
you not
I
know
believe
Slow,
Iron
slow,
Banner's meant to
slow,
have a
slow,
loose
slow.
SPMM.
How the fuck did that guy not die?
Oh, I don't know. To be fair, I pressed 1 to pull my shotgun out, but I must have misclicked and pressed 2. Which means I went to tap him with thinking I was doing a power move with my shotgun, and it was actually just using a
Zone C
scout rifle.
captured.
Vex, this dude with his Vex, that guy
Opponent claimed zone
actually
B.
doesn't have a wife and kids or a job. That guy is 14 years of age and says inappropriate things in a Discord server that would get him banned on any other platform.
Ah, we've all been there though.
No, we've not all been there.
No, just you.
I've not been there.
That's what I died to.
The guy can't jump onto a ledge.
I know, I cannot with this game. Honestly, Damien, I'd find this game much more enjoyable if my teammates weren't absolutely, completely, utterly, unequivocally, without question, the most useless organisms on this planet. Why are there 2 people on me? Why can't I just have... Why? Why is this guy here? Why did they spawn at me? Why don't I spawn
The-
at
The
me?
one thing about Crucible that I really don't understand is that I know I'm shit, but why am I near the top of the board?
Yeah.
Why are you never top of the board?
No, why is he
No.
near the top of the board?
Oh, because
know
I'm
I'm
shit.
It's something I've commented before of like
Like I know I'm
when
shit, and
when I know I'm not doing well, but like wait, why am I top kind of deal. Yeah.
Right, I want the record to stand. I killed 2 of them. Right, that means there's 4 left and 5 on our side. And yet that's it. The entire team's wiped out. Look at this. This is a train of people just spawning in. Hate it. Hate it. Hate my teammates. Yes, you pop your banner shield super, sir. You
Also,
definitely will get
I
tethered or silence and squalled out of that.
checked the Iron Banner node. It doesn't say about matchmaking, so I suspect it's just CBMM.
You know what? That's my own fault. I deserve that.
The hunt has ended.
Well, it must be, because that Paradox dude on their team is better than anyone on our team gunplay by some margin. And I have a feeling I'm the best shooter on this team, given what I see from everyone else.
3 minutes
hell.
left.
This dude.
You
That
captured
was, to be
zone
fair,
C.
that was quite clean, but
Oh, yeah, this dude's good. Really good.
he's either on
Like-
something or he's just insane.
I don't... Honestly, here's the thing. In any other video game, you could say with... actually, he might be on something. But in Destiny, this is fair. The things I come up against where I think somebody's on something is far more worse than that. Like that I could consider good.
Yeah, it's just like
Opponent
positions and
claims
everything then was like spot on. Whereas
You can just be good though.
Zone A captured.
That
Yeah.
can happen.
no,
can, yeah.
that's what I mean. Like that's he could have been on instead.
But you'll be back.
But what Chris is on about like how he can be near the top of the top in his lobby, and likewise you, David. That is just something that
But we're both still standing.
I can play any game mode except for Trials and absolutely smash. But yet, Me and Josh jump into trials and suddenly we're stupid and retarded and the worst players you've ever seen. Suddenly we are silvers. We might as well have nubs for hands, you know, just unable to press mouse 1.
But then
And
at the
it's
same
like-
time, if you solo queue in trials, then the rest of your teammates are somehow stupid and all of that, but the other team
I know,
isn't.
right?
I
It's-
don't understand how trials work.
I really don't understand how I always end up against god tier people, be the top of the team on my side. Like, at the end of everything, I have so many. My Steam screenshots folder is me angrily screenshotted endgame scoreboards of me being 2 point something.
I have
KD
also
and both my
started doing that
teammates being
sometimes.
0.6. It's like,
Yeah.
it'll be me, 2 point something KD, teammates 0.6 each, and it's like, what am I supposed to do, Bungie?
Yeah.
Like, I can barely carry myself in trials. How am I supposed to carry 2 wet bags of cement? I don't know. It's just trials is so frustrating, and it's night and day compared to any of the other modes. Competitive isn't too bad. In old competitive, where it went up and down, and it was, you know, fabled, mythic, all that crap. It was a bit worse towards the top. Mythic took me so long to get through, so long.
I still dislike the... I get that it is the point of PvP, but I will continue to dislike the modes that are just kill the other team.
They are my most preferred modes.
I don't
Because there's no centered objective for 1,000,000 supers to appear on.
True. I prefer... Honestly,
And it
I think
requires
the
me
one
to rely
mode,
on
the
my
one mode
teammates
I
the
like
least.
in... The one mode I like in the competitive playlist is Rift. At the moment.
Rift I actually like.
Rift is nice.
Unpopular opinion, as far as I understand, but Rift. Playing
Yeah.
Rift in comp was fun.
I mean, I'm not averse
A
to
lot of
unpopular
people didn't
opinions.
like Rift in
Liking
comp.
Fortress is unpopular.
Iron Banner.
Yeah.
Though you appear to agree with them on that.
I don't dislike it, I just dislike my teammates.
Yeah.
This contest will shape you into something stronger.
Yeah, but Rift in comp is pretty good, particularly if you're with someone on comms. You don't need comms, but just being with someone who's able to think. It's like me and Josh, we can basically win pretty much every round because
Opponent claims
it's
zone
just the
A.
ability to look, see an opening or an opportunity, and capitalize it. For some reason, randos just might as well be playing in their own little bubble-wrapped, isolated vacuum world. They are a physicist's wet dream, right? A fucking vacuum sphere with no air resistance. That's what they play in.
The ideal environment, yes.
Yeah, it's just I swear every teammate I have plays as if they're in solo queue, as if they're playing Rumble. It's just like there's an opening. I've sacrificed. I've killed 2 out of 3. You have the thingy. Now you can either let him res me, or you can just pick up the rift and run and plant. And like playing with Josh, I mean, it was just so good. Just me and Josh just sort of fucking leapfrogging the fucking thing and doing heroics to get that fucking rift through.
I just can't get my head around it. Destiny, like, playstyle, because I can't. Going from one thing and I've really used to something like this, and like, yeah, it doesn't make sense.
I just don't think of it as COD. Think of it
Zone
more,
C lost.
even more like just a CS
Zone A
perspective, to be
captured.
honest.
Opponent claims zone
Yeah,
C.
I think that's.
Because
I mean, I wasn't good at CS. I think COD's more forgiving. What the fuck happened there? Yeah, I feel like COD's a bit more forgiving with like a bit of error.
I actually think it's just you have quite a poor understanding of just aim-in times, to be honest. Like, in COD, your ability to... The time to kill is
Zone A
really low in
lost.
COD as well. It's not something I particularly like.
Opponent
But,
claims zone A. Zone C captured.
Yeah, this is just one of those. You have to be using your radar on the top left,
Is
and
yours.
because reactions to shoot is quite low. Like in Destiny, it takes.
Yeah, I guess that is one thing I don't use Why did that first shot not hit?
Oh, if you don't use your radar, then yes, that radar is good.
Zone B lost.
Just, I
Opponent
killed 2
claimed
people on
zone
the
B.
left-hand side. Damien kills 1, which means there's only 3 of them up. Somehow. Oh fuck, I'm dead here, aren't I?
Fucking hell.
I capture a zone and then someone even
lost.
came at the end of my capturing
Zone C.
just to finish it off, and then what? They've buggered off, and it's gone. Ah!
I'm sorry, David.
It says he came. Somebody even came, and then the
Oh.
pause.
Fuck!
Came when I captured it.
Oh my god!
I'm coming.
I don't know. Maybe you did that. Maybe that's why you lost it.
You get.
Holy
Well,
shit.
fuck that. There's 5 people on that. The fuck am I supposed to do against that?
I think. What the? Right. So if there's 5 people left, right? And isn't there a 6 on a team?
Yep.
Doesn't that mean you have the option to go and get the other 2?
What?
Is that more than 2 sides? Or is
Yeah,
it
but
just
we
one
need
there?
the zone for a lot of points, and we're just not going to get it because there's a bubble on there, and clearly no one are.
Yeah, there's no other zones at this time.
10 seconds.
Damn it!
I hate Silence of the Swarm. It just.
Why is stasis one of the options?
Another hunt.
They could have used the whole use these 2 subclasses to pick some not cringe ones.
Opponent claimed Zone C. Zone A captured. Opponent claimed Zone B.
Is that really worth it, Fallen Moons? Was the whole
sure he
Nova
thinks
Bomb
it
worth
was.
1 kill?
Bloody hell, it's another Kaitel drop pod. We're not even at 40.
Well, at least they're down a Nova Bomb and a bubble.
True. Maybe we can win through super advantage. And other things you can tell yourself.
Fuck off with that spawn, you pancake. Oh, of course it's up my bum. Wait, he... Oh. Right. Randizzle, why are you not in the middle?
10 seconds.
What are you I wish it could name and shame people. Yeah, but that's not being nice. It's not about their ability to play the game, it's just their brain doesn't fucking
Return to the
work.
fight.
It's not about your ability to place your crosshair and kill someone. There's literally no excuse for not being able to run at a letter. There's only 3 letters, even Baldric knows those.
Right. I'm gonna head off.
Opponent claimed Zone
Bye,
C.
Chris.
Alright, so
Yeah.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
How is it even remotely within a margin of 30?
You captured Zone C.
You lucky little bastard.
Zone A lost. Opponent claimed Zone A.
1v2 on B. There's one guy on his own on B. Has a shotgun. Nice, good job.
Three minutes left.
Heckin' B.
Zone B lost.
Oh, there's 3 on B. Of course there is. Have you ever taken B with 3 of your own teammates, Damien?
If they prevail, it won't be because you let
Not in
keep
this
fighting.
match, no.
Not in the session.
No, this has been a particularly
Why
bad
don't
one.
I have teammates for me taking your side?
It went better the last time we did Iron Banner. I don't know what's going on.
Cringer Clark. That's what it is.
You captured Zone B.
I think
True.
it's actually
Zone
within
advantage
a
is
possible
yours.
win margin here. 2 minutes.
Yeah, we just need everyone to play well.
Well, they aren't even going to play well. See you later, run it 11.
Yeah.
I posted cringe. Oh, never mind. Apparently, I killed the man long after I
Zone
died.
C lost.
I already said run it. See you later, run it 11.
Zone B lost. You captured Zone C.
Oh, this will be GG the moment in the next second.
You
Yep.
will endure.
Even pop the bubble on it. It's excessively cringe.
The match is over, but not the journey. When you're ready, the Iron Banner is waiting.
Oh. Zone defense. One. That's another thing as well. I feel like just people just, if they do objectives, just run around taking zones rather than holding zones we already have. You just end up with
Yeah.
this stupid running back and forth thing where the spawns keep swapping, and I hate it. Hate it.
Yeah. Right? Reminds me that I saw that a lot when Halo Infinite launched with one of the PvP modes. It was the...
Yeah, it's a classic
Yeah.
spawn system. You get it in CODs as well, the idea of spawn swapping. Depending on the mode, you can even spawn lock. Or spawn trap. Is it every 3 wins? Wait, no, it goes 3, 7. Okay, of course it does. I missed the bounties method, to be honest. Because you know what? The bounties method doesn't require me to be a particular subclass.
I feel like this method is better if they just didn't restrict the subclasses.
Oh yeah, this method
There's no
would
reason
be
for that.
better.
Because at least it's a predictable amount of time. It is 18 Iron Banner matches. That's it. And I mean, I feel like 18 is a bit much. Could maybe drop that down to 16, but whatever. That's purely just me. So. But otherwise, just having a predictable
Iron
amount of time is
Banner.
nice.
This contest will shape you into something
You know what I'd
stronger.
really like as well? If Iron Banner wasn't just one game mode.
If it was like competitive, where it
Captured Zone C.
rotated
Opponent
between
claimed
anything,
Zone
like
A.
it was
Right,
just
yeah, I
a
mean-
set. Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people actually prefer Rift in the larger scale modes.
You captured Zone B. Zone
I do
advantage
prefer
is
Rift
yours.
3v3. I don't like the 6v6.
I prefer it 3v3 than I do 6v6, but we're in the minority on that one according to the Reddits.
Oh my god. Why am I constantly in the minority according to the Reddits?
Suffering from
God damn it.
success. Damien, Principal Skinner said it right. You're not in touch. It's the kids, they're all wrong.
Yeah. Never thought I'd be agreeing with Principal Skinner. Maybe I'm getting old.
No, it's not possible.
No. The average IQ of Reddit versus you, mate. You're not the problem.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I think Iron Banner would work better if it was a set of game modes.
It'd get
rather
less
than-
boring when you're grinding out
Yes.
18 games in a row.
Yeah, I mean, especially when did the maths a bit ago. 18 games means a maximum and therefore a probably 3 hours,
Don't
which
say
is
it like that.
a substantial amount of time
Zone C lost.
to spend on
Yes,
one
I
game
do
mode.
do that. Over a
Opponent
week.
claims Zone C.
What do you say, Fecker?
Yeah, but then doing it over a week is inefficient and they actively discourage it. So, like,
Yeah, by sticking everything available on the weekend, which I hate.
Yep. and having the whole streak system the way it is, and
I think Bungie still live in a world where they think you come home and play a bit of a game after work or something like that. Like Sundays, I don't know. I just come home and don't play games at all. It's like I won't
Yeah.
be in the mood. I'll just on the weekend when I can have a lie in and then have a good crack at it. That's when I'll play some games.
yeah. I mean, if I was playing a bit of a game every day after work, then I mean, Loki wouldn't exist. I'd have no time.
The only games you can do a bit of are things like Minecraft and shit.
And even then, you can't do a bit of Minecraft.
No, but that's a self-control issue. No.
Yeah. Not a Minecraft issue.
Yeah, no, that's just. It's the main reason I don't like playing things. That and they're quite fickle and they get bored of things pretty quick.
Yeah.
I like this map. This is one of my favourite maps in the game. I like the other one, the quite small one as well, but I prefer that for just TDM and elimination. Okay. Oh, he's laggy. That Ghost Spider is a laggy individual.
Seconds.
It's worth noting that calculated time is again a maximum. In theory, most games will actually be less.
Come soon.
Don't like you get less for losing in games.
Captured Zone A.
Rank up score. I know on one hand
Yeah.
it sort of makes sense, but at the same time, like, if I get matched against a team, and I'm actually kind of thinking of Gambit here. This is why I think they had to boost Gambit, because even though it's fine if you
Zone
win
advantage
games,
is yours.
you know, if you end up against a stack, odds are you'll
If
get
you're
your
just
shit
constantly losing for a streak in Gambit, yeah, it
I'm
sucks.
calling it. Guardian, crush them.
Oh shit, we got a Mercy in our favor.
I don't mind fewer games is better.
A story.
Less of a game I'd have to play.
Congratulations on a hard-fought victory.
I have done my 18 matches. I can continue playing.
Where does that number 26 come from?
Which number?
26. I have 26 score. It doesn't say what makes up that 26.
I don't know.
I don't think anybody does.
I don't
It's a
believe anyone
magical,
does.
mystical number that just appears.
Yep. Presumably Bungie have some formula that they're putting your individual leaderboard values through and it's spitting out 26. But that's not described
Yeah,
anywhere.
the only things that I have to go off is score, which doesn't tell me anything about what it is. I've got 3 zones captured and then nothing else. 26 doesn't divide by 3 as a whole number, so it's not that.
Iron Banner rank boost, by the way, now caps at 13.5 times. It used to cap at 11. Yep.
Does it still do that thing where you need to have the ornament on as well?
Yeah, it still has the 5 armor pieces, which includes ornaments, and an emblem. Those still
Oh, wait,
contribute.
so I don't
Those
need
contribute
ornaments on if I have
more.
Do I need the ornaments if I have the armor itself?
If you're wearing all 5 pieces of armor, they don't need to have an ornament on. The ornament thing is mostly a technique to either, if you don't wear the armor, you can put on an ornament instead, or you can wear an armor plus an ornament to count for 2 in one slot. Which is the technique I went for. So I am wearing my Eintrug grips and Mantle of Ephrodite, but both have an Iron Banner ornament on them. So I only have to change 2 pieces of armor. And then my Archon Stun to round it out.
Your weapons will find their mark.
Nothing like an
Unleash them.
extended black screen to reassure you that the game is working.
Opponent claimed Zone C. You captured Zone B. Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Got killed by QSS.
Zone A lost. Opponent claimed Zone
It's
A.
unfortunate spawn for you, sir.
You captured Zone C. 2 zones are yours.
Why is the enemy spawning outside of B? Oh, that's us fucked. 4v2. Why is that man put a stasis wall blocking himself off from defending the site?
Zone B lost.
Truly, the
Opponent claimed Zone B.
Peak of
level of intelligence just exceeds you.
Zone
Okay.
A captured. Zone advantage.
His strategy is
yours.
beyond my understanding.
Yeah.
Zone C lost. You captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours.
This man and his QSS. He's got a hobby. Why are they just going around as a kill squad? That's so cringe. These guys are pretty cute. No. But literally the only pretty cute in the
Zone
lobby.
C lost.
That makes us the cringe pretty cute.
Yeah, but we're only a 2 stack.
No, we're cringe, we're a pre-queue.
I feel like there's a threshold in terms of how many pre-queue it has to be. 2 is fine. 3 is pushing it. 4 is, what the hell are you doing?
Captured.
Can I advise jumping into enemies? Your inaccuracy is very low when jumping. And you're a very easy target to hit. I think I missed that. I mean, technically we're winning. Doesn't feel
Technically,
like it,
the accuracy is actually becoming much better with jumping.
though. It is, but it's still, in general, just one of the worst things you can do. They are
Well,
always
it's
gonna have an
going
advantage.
to pre-airborne effectiveness Icarus thingy levels.
Yeah, but you're still going to have worse accuracy
Icarus
than
grip.
having both feet planted on the ground. Which means
Yes.
you are going to miss more shots, which means they have the advantage. And unlike them, who can strafe side to side, making it harder for you to hit them, you can't strafe side to side in the air easily.
Yes. But on the flip
It's
side,
also
maybe,
normally a predictable thing.
maybe I'll drink the Bungie Kool-Aid and just stack a weapon just straight up into airborne
Nah, you need-
effectiveness,
you need Whisper
max out its airborne effectiveness, and then just be like, aha, I can now jump, except I can't.
Oh, we were winning.
Come soon.
Everything I said there is supposed to be put against that Gru meme with the
Yes.
PowerPoint.
Osteo I mean, really, dude?
It is cringe.
Is that the
I told
kind
you
of
it's cringe.
person you want to
Capture
be?
Zone C. Zone B captured. You have the advantage. Press on.
I think
Opponent
capturing
claimed
after
Zone A.
restart's
Zone
easy
C
enough.
lost.
It's just holding them. Oh,
Opponent
speaking of
claimed
which,
Zone
C's
C.
gone straight away.
Yep.
All through,
How
see
is
through,
the difference
stupid
actually
stasis
that
bubble.
small? I'm actually surprised.
It's not about size, then. There's a man on B. It's 2 men on B.
Zone A
Yes,
captured.
spawners at A,
2
Bungie.
zones
Thank
are
you very
yours.
much.
Zone B
Go eat a
lost.
dick.
5 minutes remain.
It made sense to them
No, it didn't.
somehow.
Bungie's spawns suck.
No, but it made sense to them,
really suck.
not to us.
I had B the first time round at the start of this, and it kept
Opponent
spawning
claimed Zone B.
enemies outside of B. And at some point, somebody on our team got a 3k, and that meant I had 3 people spawning on me, and subsequently widened my cheeks. But they have B, and we can go eat a penis, apparently.
Captured Zone C. Zone advantage is yours. Zone A lost.
Cringe.
Opponent claimed Zone A.
Where's David? We've got teammates. Oh, never mind. Kind Tussy supplying. Oh, rip. I see a lot of enemy supers and not a lot of our supers. You know, this is a game I feel we actually could have won.
Seconds.
I just feel like this game mode depends a little bit too much on the super makeup of your team.
3 minutes left.
It's how many Titan bubbles do you have, and how many stasis sounds and spores?
The fact that actually a predictor of winning is how many Titans do you have on your team?
Zone
Yeah.
C captured. Good counter.
And if you have no Titans, then you may as well write it off.
It's almost over. Don't let them have it easy.
See, this is what I don't like about kills not factoring into the score at all, is in this case, it is a guarantee for them to win. It is impossible for us to win this. They are going to earn points either way.
Yeah. Okay, I guess Bungie's perspective would be technically it is possible if we captured both zones before the next reset.
But we'd have to capture all 3.
Yes. So we'd have to
So if
capture
they
both
have
of their
one,
zones before the
They earn
next
2
reset.
per tick.
I know.
You've lost today, Guardian.
I mean, it's fine, but basically, as far as I'm concerned, the match is over after the second Keitel drop.
Oh yeah, I agree. It functionally
I
is.
think the match should just end there, to be honest.
Dust off and fight again.
Bungie's just accounting for if you do have some weirdly like Gigabrain strategy that somehow didn't win you the match earlier anyway.
Wow, more pinnacle armor. Sure hope I get some armor for Christmas, Damien. It's the one thing I haven't got yet, is some armor. You know, my Warlock, which I spent years collecting good armor for, needs a little bit more armor.
It's where someone's messed with the wrong number when, like, working out the weapon
It's
versus
so
armor
much.
drops.
I have needed one gun for the past 2 weeks. And just we did the dungeon, and it was every piece was a friggin' armor. I got a second hat from Spire rather than.
Oh
a
my
top sort of
god! What?
It's like everything but what I need. And I thought Iron Banana. You get 4 pinnacles for Iron Banana. How can I not get it? And it's beginning to look like I'm not gonna get it.
Iron Banner. Like the battle.
You know what is kind of funny?
Go.
We've been streaming this and we've been bitching about it. We're truly turning into content creators.
The data and Salter Greppo experience.
Opponent claimed Zone C.
Give it a year and we'll be making videos about our views on Divinity.
I'll
How it
change
needs
my
a
name
nerf.
to Spitfire
Opponent claimed
Comply.
Zone B. You captured Zone C. Zone advantage.
Oh, the man solo. Mate, I just got 3 kills. I nearly doomslayed their entire team. They heard, you know, the fucking little beats, you know, the bubble.
Zone A lost.
Am I learning the way of the shotgun?
Oh no. They've got you.
I got DP'd, but I think I'm learning the way of the shotgun, Damien. I'm learning the
Don't do
forbidden
this.
art.
You have the
You're betraying me.
Press on. The lead is yours.
Look, the snipers.
Betrayed everything we stand for.
Snipers don't work in this mode. They just don't. They're not possible.
But I offer you a grenade launcher in this trying time.
Opponent claimed Zone C.
You could, but the days of the pocket rocket are gone, Damien. The mountain top sort is fine.
Yeah, but there is withhold.
Salvage Salvo doesn't have the on-hit thingy that thingy did. Though I am using my Cataclysmic in the Crucible as an absolute fucking absolute flex.
Like Iron Lords.
I'm 5 for 5 on shots that have killed. Oh, actually 4 for 4, sorry. I'm not going to kill my last shot yet. That's about to change. There we go. This is another one of my favourite maps. I have some of my best games that come from this map. It's just got so many long sight lines. It's not a tight ability spam corner. I mean, you can definitely create those. You've got the tunnels in the middle and the buildings.
Zone B lost.
But it's just such a nice map with long
Opponent claimed Zone B.
points of engagement. I like that. What I don't like is a Vex Mythoclast, though. That is not something I enjoy. This one does not spark joy.
Frankly, it's just rude to use a Vex Mythoclast when there's so many people who haven't gotten it yet.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. Its drop rate is apparently higher than Touch of Grass. Josh has
Really?
a Touch of Grass. He sure as shit doesn't have a Mythoclast. Yeah, I'm pretty sure its drop rate is higher.
I mean, to be fair, that can statistically happen, but like still.
Oh, of course it can. I'm still gonna be mad about it.
Supposedly its drop rate, I'm pretty sure, is supposed to be higher than the flipping... maybe it's not higher than the hat, but like still. Chances of getting the hat twice, I'm pretty sure, is a lower chance.
I feel like the game has done that purely to spite me and my wishes to get a top slot gun. And it's like, you want the gun? No, I will give you that. Oh, he didn't die.
That you don't need, because the only reason people want it is for the look. And you've already got it.
Yep. Leo, what are you doing with it? Why are you doing it?
10 seconds.
Again, I'll get no points for this. I've killed 4 people defending and helping us take this fucking point, and I'll get fuck all for it.
The flames have gone cold.
I was happy while we're here, lads. Come on, let's not be shy. Nope, bye bye, Detective Nusper.
Oh my god.
Cusper.
Captured Zone B.
Whatever the fuck his name is. He's a cunt. Goodbye, cunty.
Opponent claimed Zone A.
Oh fuck.
Finally misjudged where everyone was going. Ah, well.
There was. I don't worry, mate. I flanked to the left of you. Everywhere we could have gone, there was somebody
5
there to
minutes
kill us.
left. Sound tactics.
There was no safe route forward. This man think he's okay.
I don't think he is.
I wasn't having that. You're not banner shielding me.
Zone C captured. 2
3
zones
pushed on to
are
B.
yours.
Another Silence and Squall. What a surprise. It's almost like if you're a hunter playing this, you're running Silence and Squall. I think you should be tested if you're a hunter running this and you're running Spectral Blades. You died to a sparky shuriken.
Yes.
Prowling Frisk.
Opponent claimed Zone B.
Prowling Frisch? I think it's Frisch.
It's just an unnecessary language. Oh, the double Vex Mythoclast.
Zone A captured.
Mythoclast
2
my
zones
Mythic
are
ass. Doesn't really work that, does it? I tried. It was a reach. Well, let's just win the drop pods.
Oof.
Oh, yes. Die to the grenade. Nice. Oh, so close.
It's a hair's width. Damn it, they've got it.
Enemy's got it. Sviznigo, however you pronounce that name, could have
Would
pushed
they
up.
not
He
have
chose not to.
continued to be oblivious for just a second longer?
Pressure and you have them.
Yeah. The teammate could have pushed up and just capped it and then ran away. But no,
That would have
I
made
might
sense.
die.
Seconds.
They're taking the lead.
3 are dead. Surely somebody can take something with that.
Another hunt
No,
will come
man
soon.
doesn't.
Okay, well, we got the final drop, so they have still gotten the lead.
Opponent claimed Zone
At
B.
1 point. I think
Yes.
Probably compensate.
It is
for
basically
that.
neck and neck.
We need to hold A though. We lose A quite easily.
You captured Zone A. Zone C captured.
How is that
Zone
not-
advantage
how is
is
he not dead?
yours.
Oh yeah, that's better. Am I gonna get frozen? Yes. Is health regen lowered if you're frozen? I feel like it took me
Probably.
a long time to regen my health.
I think freeze does damage.
Does it?
I don't think it does a DOT, but the initial impact does damage, which will delay your...
No. I mean just the the stasis bloob.
I don't think you can heal while you're frozen either. Might be wrong on that.
Silence.
That is indeed a silence. He's dead, but his silence is up.
Almost won, but don't let up. They won't.
Up squall,
See.
whichever one it is.
I think silence is the initial.
I think it is.
delete
Silence
kill,
is...
and squalls the.
So his storm was still up, the squall.
Zone C lost. 1 minute. Victory is within
Well, we've
your
managed to
grasp.
keep A.
Fight.
That's... Although there is now a
Good to see.
Titan with his banner
Zone
shield.
C captured. 2 zones.
Is that friendly? Oh, it is. Oh my
Nice.
lord.
We won.
We fought for and won a game the ye old-fashioned hard way.
Few could have done better.
Didn't think it was possible. Didn't think it could be done. Bungo PvP 2. You won?
Average Destiny 2 player.
Is that even English?
An idiot.
I'm
No.
Bungo PvP 2 and then something trash. I don't know what it is at start out.
Oh, it's supposed to be effing.
Bungo PvP 2 fucking trash. Is that supposed to be what that means in a coherent sentence? I don't know. This
Yeah,
man
I
is
think
speaking
what
the
they
language
I think if you splice them together into one sentence is what they're trying to say, I think. But the
We
2,
didn't.
as in the number, is supposed to be TOO. I think.
Was it really that much effort? I thought it was going to be followed by Electric Boogaloo or something.
I also thought it was going to be like that, but apparently not. They're shit at complaining. Again, average
I
Destiny 2 player.
about. We fucking won.
Yep.
Oh, these Iron Banner points aren't half the fucking grind. Have they upped them yet? I know they upped the multiplier, but... Or is this it? It's been
Up to what? What do you mean?
Because I was going to say they made rank progression easier for Iron Banana.
That's the increased
Okay.
multiplier.
So this is it.
That's what that is.
This is
So
as fast as
the
it's
max
20
is better because it's now 15.5, and they've made it so it's less end heavy because you get more from the armor pieces and emblem now than you used to, and a bit less from the challenges. But yeah, this is it.
Iron.
Obviously, in subsequent seasons, it will be even nicer because there'll be 3 weeks of Iron Banner.
Yeah.
So it's also less.
Yeah. All right.
Grind
so
it in
Bungie
1
say
week.
that, and they've acknowledged that 2 weeks isn't a lot. But at the same time, it'd be such a Bungie maneuver. It'd be so Bungie if Bungie go, yeah, but now you need to reset 3 times. It's just...
Oh, it would be
I've
Bungie,
been
wouldn't
playing
it?
this game long enough where they do things like that, where they come up with a clever
I'm just
reason.
going to hope they don't, and if they do, I'm sticking my head in the sand and never going for the for the shader again.
Claim zone C.
Yeah,
Because at that point
they
they can fuck
I
off.
don't remember what it was like. Oh, this takes too long. We're going to do this, and then a week later or a season later, it's like, Lamau. No, there's too much of this. So what we're going to do is, give you something else to work towards. And they always phrase it as like, oh, people want something to do.
I don't remember anything specific like that, but I do remember the whole, Gambit was too hard to reset once, and then when they changed it so that Gambit was easier
It's
to
probably Gambit I'm
reset,
thinking of.
that's also when they did the change where, what are they called now? Ritual weapons, then required you to get it from each vendor by resetting, and then the ornament came from your next reset. So they doubled the amount of each thing you had to do at the same time.
You captured zone
I know
C.
that happened.
You have the advantage. Press on.
I was thinking of something a bit earlier, I think.
You might be thinking of something maybe before I actually
Before
got
your
into Destiny.
time.
Before Arrivals, when I was
Before
only
your
vaguely
time.
playing the game. Playing under a very loose definition of play.
Before your time. Maybe.
Hey, Bungie says my time was 2018. I think. Yeah.
Appears
They're wrong, because I only did the Red War then, but you know.
For a fucking change, the enemy team is the kind of team we normally get stuck with. Because they're just not pushing
Madness.
anything. I've been hovering around B, ready to put up a fucking rearguard action to defend it, and then inevitably die and lose it
Now hit
anyway.
them again.
But nobody's coming for B.
I think they're
Nobody's
trying their
trying
damnedest
to
to
take-
defend A unsuccessfully.
Zone C lost.
Oh, they've got C. Okay.
Opponent
So they are
claimed
now
Zone
doing
C.
things.
You captured Zone A. Zone
But
advantage
not
is yours.
much. I do have to wonder what goes through people's heads when they don't. I mean, never mind. Actually, I should just not finish that sentence because I've just realised why. I forget some people
Yeah.
don't have iron. I was going to question why some people don't like put on the Iron Banner emblems and stuff. Then I realised some people don't have them.
True.
Can't put on what you
Also,
don't
I see
have.
some people who I know probably should, just based on their seals titles and how long they would have played the game, and the fact that it's 3 pinnacles. And I see them without Iron Banner emblems, and I go, if you've got that emblem, I know for a fucking sure you've got Iron Banner emblems somewhere in the crevices of your collections.
At which point they're just wasting Iron Banner rank for no reason. Just doesn't make sense.
Some people don't like changing
10
their emblem.
seconds.
See, I mean, I don't like changing my emblem.
I don't like doing it, but I'll do it.
Unintentional strategy of mine is that because it's one of the OG Iron Banner emblems, I don't need to change it.
The flames have gone cold.
This is a Season 2 certified special Iron Banner emblem.
You're showing that you played when the game was shit.
Yes.
You captured Zone A. Zone B captured. Zone advantage
Season 2.
is
Season 2 or
yours.
Season 3, I don't remember which one. I don't think Iron Banner was there for a season or 2.
Opponent
You
claimed
say that
Zone
like
C.
back where in the time you're thinking of seasons existed.
No, they were
I'm
normally
calling
defined
it.
by expansions or releases.
Yes.
So Season 1 was Red War.
Season 1 was Red
2,
War because it was base game, and then Season 2 was
in air quotes,
Curse
was
of Osiris.
Victory.
Season 3 would be Warmind.
Yep.
Season 4 was Black Armory. Season 5 was Drifter. Season 6 was
I've been hosting a banner for the Cabal on
come on.
Tidal staging ship.
probably
Ferocious warriors,
Shadowkeep by that
But
point,
there are
right?
no Iron Lords.
Shadowkeep would have been Undying.
Yeah,
I believe
so
that's when the season system was introduced. So actually, I think there were a
The
couple of
seals
seasons.
just say Season of the Undying, don't they? They're not going to say
Yes.
what numbers.
Bungie do have a
it was.
list of seasons and then numbers on their website, which also explains how all this works. But that requires
Yeah, I'm
finding it.
going to have to go to their website.
Also that. I think Season of Undying was actually Season 8.
Means I'm missing 2 seasons.
So there were 2 before Shadowkeep.
Opulence.
Was
one of
Opulence
them.
before Shadowkeep?
Yeah, the Menagerie was before Shadow. Ooh.
I thought it was after.
Ooh. What was it after? No, it's before, right? Right, I'm tapping out.
I know Joker's Wild actually was a season. So you had the
Yeah,
Black
that's the
Armory.
Drifter one, isn't it?
Yeah, Joker's Wild was Season of the Drift, yeah.
That's a 2 season list. Red Walker for Cyrus Warmind. Season of the Outlaws. That would have been OG Drifter season. What was that?
Yeah.
Oh no, Season of the Outlaw is Season 4 is Forsaken. Oh shit!
Forsaken counts as a season because it didn't come with a season. Yeah, that makes sense.
Iron
That breaks it down with
Forsaken.
Shadowkeep onwards because they came
Yeah.
with a season, so we just go for that one.
Says yeah, so it's Forsaken, then Season of the Forge, then Season of the Drifter, then Season of Opulence. Yeah, so Opulence does come before Shadowkeep.
Your metal
Then
will
Season
be
8
tested,
Shadowkeep.
Guardians.
I thought the
Begin.
Menagerie came before Shadowkeep.
I didn't think Opulence came before Shadowkeep.
It was the
Going
only.
wrong.
It was the first thing that was actually like somewhat fun to grind, because most people the season before ground the forges
Captured Zone
by
B.
You
I know
just set
people
your power
AFK
really
farm.
fucking low. You'd set your power really low and then just leave it on overnight. It'd auto queue. You'd fail, but you'd get destination materials.
Yeah.
And legendary shards, which is where.
And then Bungie
Mine
made it that you had
Chubs'
to
fucking
click to
deep
go into the next.
reserves of shit comes from. I know Chubbs has got so much more than me because he did it for so long. I did 1 or 2 until I had enough mats for something, and then
Yeah, but that's because Chubbs doesn't play the game if he can help it.
no, yeah, Chubbs plays the game in the least playing the game way possible.
You captured Zone C. You
It's
have
like I
Again,
could
it's a
have
miracle
fun.
he's
I'd sit here
branching
and
out
just go
from the
around
Cosmodrome to Europa.
Zone A lost.
Big Chungus Elite is very laggy.
Zone A captured.
Like, uber laggy.
Advantage is yours.
Fought him, send him on his way.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. He's laggy. Fucking hell, he's laggy. Jesus, I wasn't expecting that lag. Mate, I teleported.
Like,
he
I
was that
shot
laggy.
him
Like,
for
I meleeed
ages,
him,
and
I
he
fucking
just
phased
didn't
through a
budge, and then
wall.
he's dead. It's like, what?
Yeah. I hit him with a tracking melee, and it basically pulled me through a wall. I was like... That's
Opponent
crazy.
claimed Zone A.
Reported him for a severe bad connection.
Captured Zone
Because I
B.
think that
Zone
qualifies.
advantage is yours.
Yeah. Hey, you can do it if you want. I can't be bothered. Even then, I tend not to mind too much in the non-competitive modes. It really annoys me in the comp modes.
Yes.
That's where I think, to me, it really matters. And to be honest, it wouldn't surprise me if Bungie couldn't give a fuck in the non-comp modes.
Opponent claimed Zone C.
I think in the non-comp modes, they won't, like, do anything for just our report, but they'll monitor it over time. It's where sometimes people will log in and they'll get a message saying, hey, see our pages on connection issues,
Zone advantage is yours.
Don't do that.
or we'll restrict you. Yes,
Wait,
that
Bungie
happens.
actually do that?
Bungie
What's
do
funny
do
though,
that.
some people
I've
just
seen
connect on
tweets about
countries
it.
that just generally have shit internet. And
Yes.
it's funny whether they'll go like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
fuck
do
them out.
apparently restrict people as well if it's a continuing problem. I don't know how those restrictions.
Just chuck them all in the same lobby, let them TP through walls.
Basically, the Fall Guys cheater lobbies.
Back in the day, the MW2 hacked lobbies where you had infinite grenade launcher. That is something you don't get these days, and I do miss. There's some lobbies where everybody was just like somebody managed to hack the lobby, so to speak. And so you would, and this would be a completely normal MM lobby, right? You'd queue normally, you'd go into quick play or something, do your settings, just like you queue for a match in any game, and then you join, and everything seems normal. But then, like on Modern Warfare 2, like it was just a classic to pop your noob tube and then lob it cross map in the chance that you kill somebody, and then you'd fire it. And then you'd be like, oh shit, I'm firing like 6 here at once. Then you realise that it's just infinite, and you're just holding down the trigger with your noob tubes, just firing a million grenades a second.
Good lord.
And it was just the whole map, and the sound of the tube going, that little boop, boop, boop. It was just every 2
You
seconds.
captured Zone A.
Yeah. That's a little different to the Fall Guys one. Fall Guys has it as its actual anti-cheat. If you're detected cheating, you just get relegated to a cheater lobby.
Claimed Zone B.
So you can still play the game, but you're with cheaters. Which is an interesting approach.
That's kind of funny, yeah, because you can't complain, oh, you're restricting my service. Like, oh, still able to play the game perfectly fine. You're just with your own kind now. Actually, I kind of think more games should do that.
I do feel like that's the better way to handle
5
it.
minutes left. Sound
Because then people can learn just how stupid cheating is, the hard way. Because getting a ban
Yeah.
isn't going to teach them. It's just going to teach them to be more cautious. But going up against people who's got better cheats than you means that they get to feel being small all over again. That very thing that made them turn to cheating in the first place. They get to get put back in their box by someone who paid an extra $5 for their
Press on.
cheats.
Zone A lost. Opponent claimed Zone A.
We are just about winning this. Oh, Big Chunk is so like
Zone A captured. You
that
have the
man.
advantage. Press on.
I feel like this is how the fucking Elixni describe Osiris at the Battle of Twilight Gap. It's everywhere at once.
That was a
I'm
bit
really
early
enjoying
before.
this Trusty. I need a better PvP role for it, but I really enjoy this. It's just a nice feeling scout rifle to use. I recommend trying this if you don't like PvP scout rifles. It's got such clean sights as well. It's not got bullshit.
I don't mind scout rifles. Just when I use them, I have like a kind of warm-up period for some reason. Takes time to get back used to them.
I could have killed that Titan, but a teammate blocked me. And then he got his bubble up.
Ooh.
That blocking by my teammate
10
saw me kill that
seconds.
Titan
3
literally
minutes
gave them
remain.
that.
Keep the pressure and you
Yep.
That bubble was huge. Oh, it's Monsieur TD.
another hunt will come soon.
We're in the lead still.
Yeah, we are. 35.
Hold B.
Zone C captured.
I think B, and I kind of prefer having A
Opponent
on this
claims
map as
zone
opposed to
A.
having C. She ends up being a bit of a killing house if you get stuck in there.
You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
Oh,
You
fucking
almost
hell.
won,
A few people
but
out
don't
there,
let
isn't
up. They won't.
Big Chung is so like Gee. That map is fucking quantum phasing through things. This is literally a visual representation of quantum entanglement. Dude occupies 6 states at
Opponent
once.
claimed Zone B.
But if you observe a single one of them,
On the
it
on the bright
collapses
side, he
on
acts
that.
as a very good reference for what Bungie probably meant when they put like moderate versus severe.
Victory is
Because
yours.
it's very ambiguous, but now that I've seen him, I kind of know what severe means.
I think if I'm shooting at someone and they're not taking damage and they're teleporting, that's
You
in the
made it
severe
look
category.
almost
Yeah, that's severe.
effortless, But I
Moderate is a little bit of teleporting when running around, but in general, I can still shoot them and win reasonably fair fights.
Yeah. Holy shit, I got like 746 Iron Banner rep from that.
I hate how you get
Incredible.
more for winning. Like,
Yeah, you still
Get
get
it?
more. Yeah.
there needs to be an incentive to win, but surely the incentive to win, when I realised the incentive to win was stats of your own personal tracker, not how much of your
And
life
you know,
need to-
just feeling good. That fuzzy
Yeah.
warm feeling. Is that not
Look.
incentive enough?
Playing Battlefield 3, I remember there was just so much. You would spend 10 minutes of a match having your own mini sort of like Verdun at one of the sites. You and your, whoever was there with you at the time, you would just pile in. You'd die, you'd spawn, you'd go back, and you would fight tooth and nail for that site. And at the end, it was, if you won, it was like, yeah, and if you lost, it was like, damn, we'll get him next time kind of deal. And that was it.
Yeah.
There was no, you get extra brownie points or like that. there
It's
was
like
your
you're
own
playing
weapon
the
brownie.
game to win. That is
Yeah,
the game
it's-
objective. Why do you need an incentive to do the game objective? Reward me for playing the game in the
Battlefield
first
is
place.
Still like, well, I've not played 5 to be honest, but 1 was still very much like that. There was an XP thing, but I don't think that really factored in too much, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I feel like just the Battlefield map layout, gameplay style is just conducive to just trying to win for winning's sake, or even just trying to hold your own corner. It's, you know what, I am gonna hold B.
Though at the
And
same time, I
will
also
hold the line
somewhat understand Bungie's predicament in that the Destiny community is shit. And if you do it the nice way, they somehow have a community that will happily just jump off a tower just to get the match over, which then sucks.
True. I guess that's a. Though there are other ways to look at that as, okay, but
Yeah.
is this a problem of this being too grindy?
Yeah,
Like,
which I think is
why
more.
don't people want to do this for fun? Is the question
Yeah.
really that needs to be asked.
Yeah, it
I
does
mean, for
raise
me,
other questions. So I think really that
I'm not going to play
it's
Iron
not-
Banana for fun because
Yeah.
I've played enough of this game mode already to get the 18 games for the Pinnacle, let alone whatever else I need for a fucking shader.
Stay focused.
Yeah. And there is
It's-
also another argument that if you actually calculate it, if everyone jumps off a tower and all that kind of stuff and just throws games, it's actually more efficient than winning
Yeah.
in terms of the time that you can complete the match in and how many points you get, which is a bit silly. But then you can't make it make sense with that to win, because then you're way overcompensating a win and therefore making losing so grindy.
Yeah, it's yeah. I mean, just flat rates for both, I think, are starters.
Yeah.
Also, it's just very just the quality of your teammates. I think. I mean, I think a part of the objective going that kind of sucks in this is because this is very similar to Control. People are just going for frags.
Yeah,
That's just naturally what they do in every other
Lead is yours.
game mode, essentially. It's what I like about Rift. There's a very obvious, the only way you are getting points is if you take this thing and you shove it in there. That is the only way you're earning shit.
yeah. That somehow
And I
people
like that.
Opponent
occasionally
took the lead.
forget that somehow. But Rift generally has a better
Dude,
track
but-
record, I think.
Okay, but another advantage of Rift is that even if you do just sit there and frag people, that is actually somewhat beneficial to your team because there
Yeah,
is a
it
large
still
enough
works.
cooldown that helps your teammate just pick up the ball and run.
And if you're near to the bank point, you spawn so far away that they're probably banking.
Oh yeah, I don't like that about some maps. I mean, particularly the small maps. It is if you get wiped in the middle, it is not possible for you to spawn and defend in time. Right now, I'm stuck at finding spawn location, only for it to spawn me where it should have spawned me anyway.
Also, actually, yeah, having thought about this some more, I think one of the things I do prefer about this over Control, as in normal Control, is simply the fact that the casual drop pods are a nice change of pace. It's the same thing, but it's different enough that it's nice and
Yeah,
just breaks
no,
up the monotony.
a
Whereas
different.
Control is a lot more monotonous.
You captured Zone B.
The hunt isn't much different from just the rest of the game. You just have one less objective for that time.
Yeah, no, I'll go. I'm trying to think, what makes you really spend like this? Okay, here's a thing that I like that Battlefield does that I think other just any game that has a control mode really should consider, and that's so in Battlefield you have squads, and you don't need squads because I mean squads are just a thing because you know Battlefield is like 32 on 32 or something like that, right? But what the advantage does is having a teammate near a site, or having a squad member in this case near a site, allows you to spawn on that squad member if they're safe. So if you're the
Oh, I've
last
seen
man
that kind of
standing in
thing,
your
yeah.
squad, instead of trying to be a hero and just clear a thingy or something,
You try and get to a
sit
safe
there
point.
for a set, and then you let your squad try and retake. You try and retake with your squad again.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And this doesn't really have that, which means there's no incentive to just not just banzai in.
Yeah. Maybe that'll be a game mode at some point. When they work out how to do that from a technical perspective.
Yeah, no, it's got to be. Yeah, it's not something you can just plop in. It's not like a. It's not like
Yeah.
this where you've just got to add some Scorpius.
This one's a
turrets and then
nice
add an extra
small
zone.
tweak. That one would be
Yeah.
a pretty substantial rewrite of how the entire spawning
It's a
system
spawning
works.
system works. Because carrying over from my description of how I think these spawns work, I don't think that's really an option in the spawn system. Not even close. So if you've ever played Halo Forge, there's these little markers you can put down. And basically, each of those are a possible spawn thing. So normally, like for a 6v6, you'll probably put down something like 20 in one thingy. That gives you
Zone
plenty
B
of spawn
captured.
options and distributions in an
Opponent claims
area.
zone C. You captured
You know,
zone
if
A.
some
Zone
debris is in the way or
advantage
something,
is
right?
yours.
And then you normally
Yeah.
chuck a few throughout the map for just, you know, this is fucked or this is free. And then the game just does its own sort of least squares, best place to spawn somebody, right? Or, you know, maximum distance from all points. And you take all points to be the enemies, you know, or something like that.
Yeah.
That's not really something you can do for spawning on someone. I mean, it's not even there. You know, you can't make a person a marker, and even then they're going to be moving, and then how you determine they're safe.
Yeah.
So I don't quite know how they do that.
Also, I'm
But it's
guessing you
just a
noticed,
nice
but we're
feature
against
of
Big
Battlefield
Chungus
that I
again.
really like.
Opponent
And the way it
claims
works
zone
in
B.
Battlefield is you're normally a squad of 4, and you can only spawn on your squad mates. So there are, you know, if they're distributed around, then sure, that's advantageous to an extent because it means you can spawn and join something else. But if the nice thing about them being together is that normally you have redundancy. And it also gives you, you know, this sense of, you know, okay, we're pushing together. Even has, I mean, something that I think Destiny sorely needs is a ping mechanic. I don't know why it doesn't. Most
Yeah.
games these days have a way of pinging. It won't be an easy thing to add, but even just things like doing raids, you know, when I'm trying to describe something and I have to shoot, but in some encounters that can very easily,
Yeah.
guys know what I'm doing, very easily set off an encounter, and it's very annoying. Being able to ping, being able to ping in the competitive modes would be extremely nice.
Seconds.
We call that a really huge Nova bomb.
That was a big Nova gun.
Let the wolves rest. The
I was saving that one up. I saw it coming.
captured zone B.
And then when he missed his on our early bubble, I was like, lovely. They're fucked.
Opponent claims zone C. 3 minutes remain. Keep the pressure and you have
The person on our
Right,
team
right,
who
right.
yeeted me into a wall, I fucking hate you. Whatever.
Hey man, this is the highest I've been on the board. This entire play session. I'm second. I'm just behind you.
Guardian. Finish this.
Clearly, Nova bombing
Congratulations.
3 people on the thing in the middle is how you earn the points.
Oh, that those will have given you zone
That does
offense
will give 'em.
points. You shush. Yes, that will have given you zone offense points, which I guess maybe are valued more than zone defense,
No, but I'm
and
second on
will
the
make more
board.
sense to get.
I don't know why
Clearly,
that's
you've gotten
more
better
valuable
according to
than-
Bungie's metrics.
Yeah, I don't know why that's more valuable than fighting for my fucking life to defend B.
I mean, maybe it's not worth more, but at the same time, it'll be easier to proc because, you know, offense is clearly you're fighting someone on the zone. Defense, you're not necessarily fighting them when they're stood on the zone.
Spirits, the two of you.
You might be stood on the zone.
I think you should get points if you stood on the zone as well.
It would make
fuck
more
you,
sense.
Level 1 mil tank. Better than you.
Actually, I
The fact
don't
that
know
Big
where
Chungus
your
Elite is
score
the best
came
they
from.
have.
Don't know why, mate. I don't know how the score works. It doesn't make sense.
Magic. Really do hate that scoreboard. Oh my.
Bungie puts everyone. You just pulls out a random number generator and just, there's your score.
Now, the only season I didn't really play was Season of the Worthy. It's the only season I actually missed. Which apparently was quite boring, but they were trying new things. But there's some cool story stuff I wish I was there to do.
I don't know when
Mates.
this happened, but I'm Mythic 3 on Iron Banner.
Yeah, I'm Mythic 2 apparently. Mate, Season of the Chosen is Season 13, and Season of the Worthy is Season 10. They seem far closer together than I think they should be. Season of the
Yeah, I
Worthy
mean, it's
feels
worth
like
remembering that
years
each
before
season is a
Chosen.
quarter of a year. So that is...
I mean, to me, Chosen is what I'd call New Era Destiny, and Worthy is what I'd call Old Era Destiny.
Yeah. I mean, I feel though, like,
I
New
guess
Era
that's 'cause
Destiny
Arrivals
is
was a long fucking
Arrivals.
season, though. Yeah,
Yes.
Arrivals
And
was like
actually,
half
yeah,
a year, wasn't it?
yeah, you can't actually say a season is a quarter of a year, because Arrivals was half a year and Lost was half a year.
Iron.
So everything just gets
Was
stretched
Lost
further apart
half a
in
year?
time. Lost was 2 seasons, like.
August 24, and then it didn't end until February 26. Oh, that's 4
Yeah.
seasons. 4 months. That's
Yeah.
a quarter of a year.
Your metal
No, it's a
will
third.
be
Uh,
Guardian.
I can
No,
see-
August. August till December is 4 months. 2 months from January to February. It was 6 months long.
It was
That's
arse
half a
end
year.
of August, though, so it might as well be.
Opponent
Okay,
claims
so it's
zone
5 months, I'm
Capture
going to
zone
call
A.
it.
5 and a bit. It's 2
It was
seasons.
24th of August to the 20th.
Okay, it's the majority of 2 seasons. So it's almost half a year.
Zone
It's
advantage is
a little
yours.
less than Arrivals, yes. But it was still very long, especially for the content it had.
True. There was
God,
something else
we've
about
lost.
Lost, though, that was worth doing. I don't remember what it was, because it shows
Uh,
that wasn't the seasonal stuff itself.
Opponent claimed zone.
Well,
A.
the seasonal stuff was the weekly Ascendant plane thingy, which was very nice because it was very exploratory. So it was cool for that.
Yes, it was, but that isn't what kept me playing.
Lost also coincided with the 30th anniversary collection, which I
that
think
bit.
is what kept it going.
Zone A.
Which is also probably why in my head it's 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Because Lost, 30th anniversary might as well have been its own sub-season.
Yeah. And then, of
I
course,
think we're
Lost
gonna have to
ended
pull
with
each other
that
season on.
very bugged end of season event, which I think is why they're making this one the last, like, 2 or 3 weeks. Because they realised a 1 week for the end of season event is not a great idea.
Zone B lost.
No, 30th anniversary was pretty much its own season in my head. Purely because there was just so much content in it.
Hmm.
I mean, Grasp
Was very-
alone, but Dares as well. And then, in fact, it came with its own
Opponent
exotic.
claimed zone B.
Too
I
exotic.
really enjoyed the 30th anniversary. More than I enjoyed Season of the Lost. Season of the Lost was nice with the Explorer thing. And did give us Aga's Scepter, which is like the most underrated damage dealer.
The mathematically proven very good weapon.
Yes, even though I refuse to use it because fuck you stasis and fuck you stupid top slot stasis fusion rifle thingy.
Which it turns out, I don't actually know if I guess his calculations will factor it in just from his damage
Opponent took the
numbers
lead.
that he took
Zone B
will have
captured.
included it.
Zone advantage
But
is yours.
again, turns out Aga's Scepter's damage would have been inflated slightly by being that 1.05 times multiplier on unshielded enemies,
I think he was using
which it
against
will
the
be
boss,
losing
yeah.
now.
Yes. But the main thing that makes Aga's do damage is the stasis break thing,
Yeah,
which is basically like
Don't know if that
popping
will
a
be open.
volatile explosion every time.
I suspect that won't have been affected by the
Zone A
1.05
lost.
times. So, at least most of its damage will probably be untouched. God, I'm doing shit this round.
My god, you're not playing with the team.
I'm trying. I'm just not able to right now. I don't know what's going on. I've lost it. Where's the person on the point? What is this?
There's a man above you.
He's above me.
He's made you dead.
Oh no, you mean him. Oh. Yeah, but he wasn't who I was giving a shit about. I wanted to know where the person who was claiming the point was.
Yeah, but now you're dead.
You said that when I wasn't dead. Now I'm dead. Now I'm not.
No, I meant earlier when you were dead. When you deaded
Yeah.
the man.
But when you said it, I wasn't dead anymore.
Right, if we could just fucking take this point, that'd be sick.
The howls are clear.
Yeah.
Return to
That's
the
That's
fight.
pain.
I just been. I don't know how much I had though, to be honest.
True. It annoys me that every time I say the word pain, I think of Pano Chocolat because of how many times you say pain, and like I say pain and then you say off chocolate. Why do you do this to me?
Also bread. I
You
just
also say
to be
bread.
honest.
That's also a good one. But then that also makes my brain go bread, pain. Oh, Pano Chocolat. So now my brain makes the connection without you saying it, and that is very frustrating.
What's annoying is I do faire du pain in my head, which makes no sense. That essentially means do the bread. I do bread. Well, it'd be il est fait du pain is I do bread. Which doesn't make a lick of fucking sense. But it's what comes to my head every time. I don't know why my head works the way it does, but it just does.
You captured Zone B.
Isn't Bungie's like thing supposed to be server authoritative for MM positioning? So I don't
No,
get how-
player position is client side. Everything to do with the player is client authoritative.
Well, that would explain how I can shoot at him and not do damage.
Yes. Though technically damage should be... Damage is complicated. Because in theory, your client determines it's done damage based on your client's understanding of position and will send that as a message. But it doesn't actually reflect locally until the message has been, I don't know,
3 minutes.
acknowledged and
Yeah,
the
that's
other
why I get
client
latent
sends the
marks
updated
sometimes
health
when people are lagging.
value. Yeah,
To me,
It's
it's
a
a stupid
weird approach.
way of doing it.
it is. I mean, really, trusting the client ever is a stupid thing to do. But console first design, yada yada yada.
Also, 2017, when for some reason client-side authoritative was still a good idea.
I mean, it was known not to be a good idea back in 2017.
Oh
just
yeah, of course. It was
many
known
devs
as a
buried their head in the
stopgap,
sand.
as a, you know, oh, this will be fine for this, for now. And then, well, there's nothing more permanent than a temporary half-ass solution.
Which I can
Right,
point
well,
at many
sorry, I have to win
MMOs
this
which have a
hard
much better authority setup, but then at the same time somehow have server issues as well, and I don't understand
Opponent claimed Zone B.
how
Also,
no
sorry?
game manages to get this right. The fact that then instead I can point at many games that have server authoritative stuff that do it properly, but then at the same time they manage to break it in other ways. Like they'll not break the authority, but instead the servers will be shit. It's like, how do you get this wrong every time?
Zone C lost.
Well, the problem you have then is it's advantage whoever has lowest ping
Claimed Zone A. You captured Zone B.
is essentially what it is then.
Opponent claimed Zone C.
Yeah.
It shouldn't matter, but oftentimes. So what I can think of with, and I'm thinking of CS specifically here.
Oh, I remember there was
that
some Gottmik stuff I saw about CS and how its networking worked.
Well, I don't know specifically.
Which was
about how
Gottmik
it's networking
intentionally.
works.
1 minute.
But it can report that you've got 20 ping and somebody on the other team has 30 ping. Well, likewise, you can have 30 and they'll have 20. But yet, they can get you with such a large margin that it's like you've got 100 ping.
Zone C captured. 2 zones are yours.
I
It is
seem to recall
very
that was
bizarre.
because it was something to do with CSGO's servers have very low refresh rates, in a sense. It's not refresh rate, but
30 seconds.
Well, the 60
Basically
tick,
frame rate.
64
tick rate, that's the one.
Well, 64 tick shouldn't give that much margin of error, I don't think.
No, but
mathematically possible
I
to
think
win
standard
62 to
it's more on like the 100 plus side. I think it's like 128 is common for a tick rate.
10 seconds.
Not
this
I know
I didn't
Destiny's
think it
tick
was
rate.
mathematically possible to win though at 2-1. We had to catch A there.
Yeah, we did. I
That's,
know.
that's what I don't like about this, is
Defeat
there is
only
a point
stops
where
you
it's
if you let it.
mathematically not
The
possible to
Iron
win.
Banner is always open to you.
Yeah.
Unless you
Without
capture all
capturing
three there and
zones.
then somehow hold all three there and then. And from bottom to
Holy
top.
shit! That win versus loss penalty is rough. A win's like 700 and a loss is 270. What the hell?
It's unnecessary, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the exact fucking same in Gambit. It's like 350 for a dubbing Gambit, and then it's like 200 or 250 for an L.
Yeah. Though, to be fair, that is better than what Gambit used to be. Which is like, when you hit Legend, it just became, you've lost nothing.
Yeah, 0 for a
How
L.
dare you lose? Did not like grinding out me resets back then.
Iron Banner.
Also managed to reach me Legend in Crucible. That's nice.
That's nice. Oh shit,
This
I've been on
contest
Legend
will
of
shape
Crucible
you
for a
into something
while.
Stronger.
Oof.
Go.
Should be. Oh, that'd be my ornament done for Crucible.
Opponent claimed Zone C. You captured Zone A.
At least that means that you're not wasting progress towards like an important thing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter too much for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that void grenade so much. I'm sorry, but an overcharged void vortex grenade. It's the last bastion of good things we have on Warlock. Is that void grenade? Which is why when they nerfed it with Witch Queen, or not with Witch Queen, sorry, but at some point
After Witch Queen.
Captured Zone B.
It was the season
It was
after.
like-
Advantage is yours.
was it immediately after, or was it haunted? The point is, when they
I
nerfed
believe it was the season
fucking-
immediately after.
I was miffed.
Zone B lost.
Which
Or
actually
was
the
it
season immediately after was haunted.
Yeah, that was haunted. Yeah, because it was basically fuck off Void, in with Solar, get wrecked them out.
Yeah.
and it was
We went
like
Season
well,
of
not only
Void
had you
and
stripped
other
back all
things
the
to
mods
Season of
that
Solar.
made- yeah, not only have you stripped back all the mods that made fucking thingy great, but also you've just nerfed the bread and butter of Warlock Void. So this is fucking useless now. When you spawn into a thorn shot. But honestly, it is the redeeming quality of Warlock. I mean, Void's actually just Warlock's best option.
Hmm.
Wow, we are getting fisted royally here. I don't
This game
like
makes
that
me
spawn
sad.
point. Cap C. I don't like being trapped today. It's horrible. It's okay.
Captured
I
zone
can
C.
have it.
You have
We've
the
got C.
advantage. Press on.
Mostly because the game, for whatever reason, spawned me next to it. I don't understand how spawning works.
Doesn't.
Zone A lost.
It's terrible.
I've avenged you.
Thank you.
Opponent claimed Zone A.
Yeah, it's the Void Grenade is just beautiful. It's high damage, compensates for the fact that there's not a lot of there are basically the Warlock Void class revolves around that grenade. Your way of getting volatility, your way of debuffing with weakness, basically comes from that grenade. Your Void Walls come from that
Press
grenade.
on. Zone C
You
lost.
can get volatile other ways on Warlock, but the melee is incredibly weak on Warlock. It's very much designed for multi-add. You know, just debuff a bunch of adds and then
Opponent claimed
hit them
Zone
up with
C.
some of that
Yeah.
volatility. So it's not... It isn't really... I mean, there's Nova Warp for PvP and Nova Warp's okay,
Captured
but...
Zone C. Zone
I do notice actually, because I did a little bit of Warlock play this season, the Warlock Void thing did feel a lot more buff and debuffy.
Oh, that's
Then-
exactly what it is.
Lost.
Hunters,
Chuck a
yeah.
grenade on, a charged Vortex grenade, and you'll
Opponent
if you
claims
have the right
Zone B.
aspects, you'll apply weakness. Get a kill with it, you'll get Devour. And I think you can also spawn a Void Well if you've got the right thing on. And then you can pick up that well, and I go for Resist, and grants volatility to my weapons. Well, depending on the aspect combination I'm using.
Yeah, because I noticed like proccing things like Devour and Volatile was much easier on Warlock than it was on Hunter, where I had to specifically look at my build and think, how do I get these things?
The whole thing does rely around that grenade though, so nerf that grenade and suddenly that class becomes kinda useless, you know?
That makes sense.
You wait there, Big Jungers. I am not too long off my Nova Bomb. I'm dead, never mind.
That is not strategic.
No, it's not.
What are you two still doing all?
I am
Making mistakes.
Yeah, that. Same thing.
Let the wolves rest. The hunt is over.
Solar's in a good place now as well. That's purely because that
You captured Zone C.
that
Opponent
build
claimed Zone
is
A.
basically Starfire's
5
protocol.
minutes
I mean, Well of Radiance is always welcome. No one's ever going to go, no, I don't want a well. But Starfire's
Zone
meaning
B
you basically
captured.
get
Zone
infinite
advantage
solar
is
grenades.
yours.
In a Well of Radiance. Yeah, basically means that the damage you can do as a solo warlock is so high while buffing everyone else, while giving them heals. I mean, the moment they nerf Starfires, which I totally think they will next season,
Zone B lost.
or just probably nerf the solar grenade damage, give a bigger cooldown or something stupid like that. He's like, isn't he, that Steve Hand?
Yeah. He's less
the moment-
obvious than the other.
Yeah, it's not as obvious, but it's definitely that. But the moment they nerf that, it'll probably go back to a mixture of Solar and Void Warlocks again. Because Void's pretty low on the boss damage tree, I think. Still.
Yeah.
It's not that high. Whatever. Oh, somebody else has a Nova as well. Oh, well.
Seconds. That's 2.
My insurance super paid off.
The hunt has ended. 3 minutes left. You captured Zone C. Opponent claimed Zone A. Opponent claimed Zone B.
Now, Arc for Warlock is always in an interesting state. It had its period a while ago when Chaos Reach was really strong, both PvP and PvE. Then that got sort of undone, and it went back to being
Zone A
complete
captured.
dog rank.
You have the advantage.
Then Arc got
Press
its
on.
revamp, and Arc's pretty good PvP for Warlock. There's very little reason to not run it, and it's what I was running earlier before I realised that I have to run Void or Stasis because Bungie hates it.
Okay. Yeah.
But the jolty volty sort of vibe you get from Warlock makes it very conducive to the shotgun slide and melee play. Yeah, definitely makes it. I mean, Solar's always a good bet for PvP because you get Icarus Dash, and the ability to
They've
peek and then
almost
back
taken
out of
this
a peek
one.
is
Make them earn it.
never unappreciated. But yeah, Arc's really good. Plus the Arc Soul. The Arc Soul's fantastic. The ability to finish off people who are on a pube of hell. The
Zone
ability
C
to just
lost.
harass people is mwah.
Opponent
And
claimed
better
Zone
yet,
C.
all your teammates can pick one up in a Healing Rift. So Arc's pretty good. In terms of PvE, I'm not its biggest fan. It's alright, don't get me wrong. Again, Arc Soul is very good. You know, little Warlock friend is little Warlock friend. But Chaos Reach is a
1
very weak super in my opinion.
Zone A
PvE.
lost.
It doesn't do enough total damage to
You'll
make
be
it
back.
worth it, I think, for endgame versus a Nova Bomb or versus a Starfire's Lot of Radiance.
The collapse couldn't stop humanity.
And it
Defeat
doesn't last long
shouldn't
enough. I mean,
stop you.
Geomax got
When
nerfed,
you're
so
ready,
the total duration of a Chaos Reach is less. How quickly you get it back is less. Just the utility offerings for Warlock on Arc are a lot less, I think, for PvE. I'm not a huge fan of them anyway.
Hmm.
I mean, I hate Tickle Fingers with a passion for PvE. Yeah, I'm probably gonna call it. But first,
Yeah.
let's go Shax man. Take me to the man with one horn.
I will take you to the tower. The home of the Shack Man.
Lovely. Yeah. I don't know.
I'll finish off my final, probably 2 Mana games tomorrow.
I've actually got to finish. I'm pretty much all the way around Mythic 2, a little bit left. And then I've got obviously all the Mythic 3 plus Legend, and then a full reset to do.
Oof.
Because I couldn't be arsed.
I am glad I did my first reset last time. Doing 2 resets in 1 week is pain.
I did all the Pinnacle. I think I did quite a few games, and was only halfway. The time
Yeah.
commitment that Iron Banner demands.
I think I just
Hopefully
dedicated
the
like
3
2
seasons.
nights to Iron Banner last time. This one
Yeah,
at least is
if you
much
keep
nicer
everything
because
the
I've
same.
basically done a reset in a night and then 2 more matches tomorrow. That's much nicer.
I think that will probably actually be the big thing that makes Iron Banner feel less grindy. Is less of the need to grind it out in like 2 or 3 nights.
Yeah.
Because effectively, that's all I actually have to commit to, on top of doing normal weekly content.
Yeah.
Momentum control as well for a Crucible rotator mode, isn't it? I need to do that as well. So much Crucible to do this week.
That is the only problem I think I find, is that when, because of the new competitive system and having the weekly, you're meant to do 3 matches a week. When Iron Banner does
You're
come around,
supposed
it
to do that in the old
feels...
comp as well.
Yeah, but I just didn't. Now I have a reason to. Which is pain. But it does mean Iron Banner just... It does feel more Crucible heavy than I would like.
Yeah.
Maybe
To be
if they
fair.
did a trials thing and just waived Iron Banner week for the competitive playlist.
Get a tad bit bored of a lot of these seasonal challenges anyway. I mean,
Yes.
I don't like Scorched. I used to. I'm a lot bored of that now. I like the need to go and play in the momentum modes, particularly momentum control. I quite like that, even though I have no motivation to play it normally. Because there's literally a million other things to grind instead. I don't like the ones that go into Gambit and use a glaive, you crackhead. It's like you want.
They are annoying.
It's so annoying.
Oh,
Like,
and
why
if
do I
in
have to
doubt,
use a
the seasonal challenge called Icy Singularity, which has the... I think that's the Gambit icon.
There's bonus progress for defeating invading guardians.
Yes, it doesn't say to do it in Gambit. Bungie's acknowledged that it is
Checking.
described wrong. It should say in Gambit.
Doing Gambit, yeah. The clue for me is the fact that it says bonus progress for invading guardians.
Yeah.
Check, check, check. Confirmed. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Our guardian is a greater challenge than most.
The Crucible beckons, Guardian. Will you answer?
It's Red Legion versus Red Jack. Wish I could be in the fight.
Fight, Guardian. No one.
You're
will
forgetting
fight
that I've
for
got to
you.
click the engrams on the top. Which is annoying because you're supposed to fry in banana.
Yeah.
Consistency.
The classic, they really should have synchronized all of those at the same time. But alas, that would have made
As
sense.
Guardians, our battle never ends.
And therefore wasn't
We
possible.
don't do that here, Damien.
Your light is a dragon. Feed it.
Is Iron Reach and Rangefinder not a good role? What does Iron
Old
Reach
hate
do?
is hard to set aside.
Weapon
But if
stability.
you want to move forward, you have to let that hate go.